We should be live. Let me post it.
Are we alive, everyone?
Are we live and alive? All right.
It looks like it.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, yeah, everyone.
Thank you for reporting to jury duty. That's very, very studious of you. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good citizens.
I mean, if you hadn't, we would have, we'd have had the
Send
authorities
the marshals after you.
Yeah.
All right, let me fucking add everybody here. We are live. I should get the link, shouldn't I? People are lazy.
Might help.
Rios, entertain them while I
mean, you guys wouldn't need a link if you were just
subscribed.
To the
exactly.
Channel,
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever been to court and they start telling you to like and subscribe to our courthouse? Yeah, that's what we're.
You go to my god, you know those like how every restaurant has like QR code menus now.
Oh
like,
my god!
You go to jury duty and it's like now everyone scan this QR code with your smart device.
So put in your vote.
We're saving paper. We're saving the planet. No, you're not. And all this electricity you're using, no.
And actually, we got rid of the judge and replaced him with an AI judge. So
no! The second tail has hit the towers. By the way.
Oh lord.
Two whole tails.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see how we sound in here.
Yeah, we sound good.
All right, we do. Okay, I gotta wake my ass up, y'all. Let the hatred flow through me. How's it going? Let me read some fucking chat. Hey. Hello, I have a face. Hello, Emperor Sephiroth. Karne is the best Twin Tails girl, and no one will ever replace her. Let's see. Peak incoming. Thank you, Doja Slayer? Dokja? Is it just Doja? Is the K silent? Peak incoming. It's like the fourth message. Yeah. Doja or Dokja?
I probably Dokja, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a foreign name.
Well, let me ask you something. What's a Dokja and why are you slaying it? Right? You let me know. Kirby guy, Rin. Why are we talking about Rin? Does Rin have twin tails?
Also, yeah. I mean, not as. I mean, also, of course, there's like there's Kyo, like I have a face that you mentioned.
God damn. Yeah. I hope the next chapter is all of them fighting for peak twin tails supremacy.
Yeah. There can only be one.
Emperor Sephiroth waiting to watch the trial. Emperor Sephiroth, you're part of the jury, brother. Check this out. All right, I'm gonna drop this right now. Y'all ready? All right, let's go to our DMs so I can show you what I've been working on. All right, you ready? Here we go. I just made this 5 minutes ago. My blood, sweat, and cum. Here we go. There was no tears involved. Bam.
Very happy affair.
Oh, wait, it didn't send. Bam!
Yeah, what is it? Oh, boy.
Yeah! Do you guys see your...
Lovely.
Bro, it works so well. Our little... I almost... So, the version, that picture of Rios on the right, it's the original version, he has like his leg up, like he's sitting. I almost had him like cuntily sitting on the table. I was like, that would gotta go hard, actually.
He's like, yeah, I am sitting on the table. Your argument is invalid.
Look, I have the high ground. That's not how this works. Yes. Spot yourself in the jury, everybody. Here, I'll keep this image up for a while until we get to the chapter. Let me look at the chat in here.
Lovely work.
Thank you. PNGing her was not easy. There's
I can imagine.
Bricks and other people fucking walking around, and I just had to kind of
text on her.
Yeah,
titles over there.
Oh my god. Shout out to redrawers, man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, he's a redrawer, right?
Yeah.
That's one of his duties.
True. Yeah, duty. So Richmond really did just say, read a second plaintiff at the towers. You're in an airport right now, Richmond. You can't be talking about you can't be messaging about 9/11.
They're going to look at your social media profile and they're going to detain you for like spurious reasons.
He also sent a GIF in the Discord like 10 minutes ago of SpongeBob with dynamite on his chest. Right? So you can't be doing it. You're gonna fucking get detained.
Like, why did I get detained?
There's that.
No justifying though. But yeah.
Did you see that guy who got I don't know, like sent back to his own country because he had that JD Vance? No,
yeah.
It was I actually don't know who it was or nationality, but he had that stupid JD Vance meme where it's like
yes, and then everyone started putting that meme in their like YouTube profiles and social media
Streisand
profiles.
effect. We love you. Let's see. Dojika is reader in Korean, and I'm slaying the fraudulent readers. Oh, interesting. Are you saying you're the best?
I think reader as in like a device, not people, right?
I don't know.
Like an e-reader or whatever.
Oh, yeah, we got a holy crap, Lois. At least Sue and Hasua's intro had some sauce to it. There's zero sauce, sauceless. Yeah. We'll get to it though.
I mean, I like no sauce, but this is a little too dry. Anyway, I'm on defender. I shouldn't be saying that. I shouldn't.
That's.
I must maintain.
We've given Eru. Is that what we're gonna refer to her as? All right. Eru has gotten her.
I mean, Miss Futate, but you know.
Miss Futate. We've given her government allocated public defender. Yeah. Typically, they're very underfunded and not that great. But you know what? She's guaranteed one.
I'm only underfunded in this case.
Mm-hmm. No. He takes his job real seriously. He went to a community college, got his degree. This is a real defender of the people. Okay, even it's one of those like, listen, I know you're guilty, but like I'm gonna fucking get you. You're free. Okay, I'm gonna get you free.
Yeah. Like as far as you and I are concerned, like you are the most innocent person alive.
Right? Wink.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna want to listen. I know where you hit the body, and it's not a good hiding spot. As your lawyer, I'm advising you to dig a little deeper. Okay.
Yeah. My professional legal advice to you is to shut the fuck up. Don't say anything at all. Like let me do all the talking.
Literally. God, the more you mention your twin tails, the worse it's gonna be for you. Okay.
I mean, that would be like an actual Ace Attorney, like
yes,
or like the client. They'd be like, they keep bringing up their twin tails, like stop, like everything about the crime makes it more like the more you mention your twin tails, the more guilty you see.
Your Honor,
not
this string of murders, the all of the victims
they were strangled seemingly with hair rope,
and all of them were their hair was styled into twin tails after their death. She's like, listen, that murderer may have good taste, but it has nothing to do with me. Okay. Oh my God.
Like I mean, if I were to murder someone, I would do it that way because it's so fashionable and like sleek. But like, it's definitely not me. I definitely didn't do it.
We need like an O.J. Simpson does the glove fit, but with her.
Like if the hair clip does not fit, you must acquit.
We found this hair tie at the scene, and she's like trying to get it over her twin tail. Like it's not going over. She's like barely stretching it. Like it's not fitting my twin tail. Oh my God. Oh. Timely O.J. Simpson reference. Thanks, Red. Oh my God. A second twin tail. I'm not winning this one. The twin tails, Red and Rios. That's true. We each represent one of her twin tails.
Yep.
ABQ, what's up? Emperor Sephiroth, Richmond not winning. What happened to the world? Has he won in the past? I don't remember this.
Oh, Ashley Coma. Apparently they're unaware what's going on. So I'm not sure how unaware you are, but I'll just say the community has been split into like this girl's twin tails on whether or not she is an F tier character, basically. And we got the prosecution on Red's side, alleging this F tierness, and we got the defendant, me, on the right, defending her.
Yeah, I don't know who the judge should be. I couldn't figure out who to put in the judge chair. The community as a whole.
The judge is you, dear viewer.
Ah, yes. So the judge is like a PNG of a mirror. Yeah. Oh my God.
At the end of this, we're gonna do a poll, and whoever gave the better argument, make sure you vote for them.
Ooh, yes, definitely don't just vote for how you already felt coming into this. Yeah. What's wrong with the new girl? What's the controversy? I'm not from the West. It has nothing to do with the West.
Not from the. Well, actually, I didn't.
Maybe they fucking love her in Japan. Yeah, I hope you did.
I would not be surprised.
They probably do. They're like, ha ha, hair pun.
Twin tail.
Oh, this is. What? Oh my God! What is that audio from Family Guy where he's like, "Oh, this is so fucking funny! I'm gonna merge without looking." What is? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember, but yeah, I watched enough that I probably know what you're talking about, but I can't recall it off the top of my head.
Me doing like a 12-page dissertation on how this character is like a letdown to the series, and then like your average Japanese reader, this girl is so fucking funny,
doing the fucking seal clap. like, oh my Lord.
Okay. Red, you got your twin GF, your twin tails GF. Shut the fuck up. You know what I
Yeah,
wanted.
I actually get immediately when I saw the
Bro.
character, I was like, so it was twins. Like many faces.
Bro, I saw the title of a chapter, and it was like 30,000 computations happened in my brain in the span of 1 microsecond. I saw the word twin, and I was like, and then I saw tails, and I was like, and then I was like, damn it.
Oh man, I had a bit of an opposite reaction. As soon as I saw the next girlfriend, the girlfriend was not twins, I was like,
Pussy.
oh, thank God. I
What-
was
just
like,
because
immediately
you-
on board with whatever.
Is it
I
just
was
'cause you-
immediately on board with whatever Nakamura was about to lay down.
Fair enough. Is it just because you want the series to go on longer, like because that would like
No,
rob
that's
us of 10 chapters?
No, I don't care about the length of the series. It's more like the original promise of the series.
That-
is that,
okay, fair enough.
no, we're not taking any shortcuts. We're not, doing any like padding or
That's
like
true. Okay.
like loopholes, or whatever. To do it. I mean, now if he did something like he introduced 2 twin girlfriends over the course of what would normally be 2 girlfriends, then yeah, I'd be like fine. Whereas he didn't take he did the longer, right? He did the proper way kind of thing.
Yeah. What if that would be cool if basically like he zings with a girl, like it's casually mentioned she has a sister in her intro chapter, but like it doesn't say she's a twin, and then the very next girlfriend is like, oh, can my sister come with us to the movie today? Like, oh, of course. And then he zings with her. That would be peak.
Ooh, tease came an interesting distinction. Are we judging the chapter itself or the character? Because those are different things. I mean,
So what I wanted to do was take time to do our initial review as we would normally.
because I still have my original notes I wrote before I learned of the controversy regarding this, and then I have my legal argument put up afterwards. So yeah, we can do both.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll start with we're gonna go to do the review as normal, kind of not look at the stream and just do the review, and then we'll come back from that review and just kind of have like an argument session, and we'll come back to the courtroom. I'm at the airport, so no donations from me. Yeah, they'll intercept the money. They'll be like, he's funding foreign terrorists. Hey, sorry it's a bit late. I'm sorry. I'm very excited for the stream. It's going to be another peak stream. I just know it. Thank you, Tiller Nuez. I can always count on you for copious amounts of glaze. Fishy Steel. Holy crap, Lois. Wow, I'm on the jury. Wow. Yes, Emperor Sephiroth. Bawa, Lamau, that's awesome. I'm getting to the point where everyone's reacting to the jury. The sitting on the table thing is what Van Zeeks from Ace Attorney does. Fuck yes. Yeah. Which lawyer from Ace Attorney are you most like? Do you think? Are you feeling Edgeworth? Are you feeling like that?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not Edgeworth. Okay, honestly, I've never actually done a proper either playthrough or let's watch.
What about the woman that with the whip?
Okay, I don't know if I'd be whipping people. Dommy mommy type.
You're just analytical. Like, is there one that's just like really good and like super analytical?
It's actually like a well-adjusted attorney.
You're just the main character. You're Ace.
Damn, yeah, basically. Yeah, he is the defense attorney. So actually, you are one of the
I'm
of
fucking
them prosecutors.
I'll be the whip girl then. That's the only other one I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna rip off her Aries twin tails and start whipping people with them.
It's true. Yeah, they look like they're real sturdy, like nylon rope.
Yeah, 'cause she did say they're like apparently as soft and like stretchy as like noodles or whatever, like Nagashi Soman or whatever they were talking about.
She's got peak hair care. Yeah. She's got a whole hair care routine, no doubt.
Me would be proud.
Let's see. Mom, I'm famous. Yes, Jay. Yes, you are. So, Red, if you don't like this girlfriend, you would be rage reading for her. Well, but here's the thing. You have a cast of 34 people, and I only don't like 2 of them, So it's not crossed over into rage reading yet, I think.
Yeah, this is not Rent a Girlfriend levels. Nowhere near that. Like, that's another universe compared to this story.
Weakest first impression I've seen, not gonna lie, Lord over Space. Dude, the Lord over Space agrees with me, okay? Good luck.
Yeah, well, Phoenix Wright he's probably done Defense Against Gods before, so like, I'm in good company.
I call to the witness stand God himself.
Yep.
Have you seen WWE has done so many wacky things, and there's like a match where Vince McMahon wrestles God. Have you seen this? Oh, it's so good.
I've not seen it. But wasn't there like a Bible story where like a guy wrestles God. Like, I don't remember who he is.
But
like,
in WWE, there's like so he has.
I think it's like Isaiah or something. But yeah, anyway.
Oh,
yeah,
maybe. Yeah. Well, you should look into that, and we can talk about it. But in WWE, the Vince McMahon has like a fucking like arc where he's like, "Fuck God, fuck religion," you know, like fuck people who go to church. He even goes to a church and like desecrates the holy water. He like drinks from it and spits it out. Like it's a whole arc. This is back when WWE was like crazy, like TV 14. They could make like blowjob jokes on there and shit. So he's like, okay, if your God's real, I'm gonna challenge him to a wrestling match, and then like be like, oh look, he didn't show up. It's so there's a fucking he's like down there, and you have your entrance music, right? So he walks down, and then they give God's entrance music, and it's just like this holy like royalty free
like
church
choir
music,
or whatever.
yeah, and like it's like a spotlight just like going down the entrance ramp, like just this, there's nothing obviously, and then he's like yelling to nothing. He's like, so God, and then like so he does that whole
fucking
thing.
Zuko in that one episode of Avatar Lesbian where he's yelling at the storm or something.
Literally. So that all happens. He's trying to make his point, and then as he's like about to exit the ring, I love the way they do this. You know how there's like pyrotechnics everywhere, right? Like there's fireworks at the edge of rings for certain peoples. So like as he's about to exit the ring, the fireworks go off and like blast him back into the ring, and like a bunch of technical difficulties happen, and they're like, yeah, I don't know, it's just a weird technical difficulty, but like he's like now thinking like, oh my God, it was God.
Beautiful.
So stupid. Anyway, but yeah. Let's I guess we'll sweep through some of these comments here, and we'll get to our normal review, I suppose.
I saw someone mention that the Ace Attorney that will go for me be like Blackwell. It was Kirby guy. Blackwell. He looks pretty cool. He's got an owl. And he like carries around, or is it or a hawk? I think. Yeah. A bird of prey, basically.
That's already feeling Rios coded. I could see Rios in another universe, like getting super autistically into like birds, and he like, Rios with that.
I'm
fucking
an ornithologist.
Oh hell yeah! If you didn't get into lewdness, you would have been a bird guy, bird watcher.
I mean, who says I can't do both?
Ooh, just don't cross the wires.
I'm sure there's a name for people who are, because they have scalies for like
featheries,
reptiles. Oh, but yeah.
It's probably not. It doesn't really flow off the tongue as well, but
yeah.
Let's see. I should preface everyone but saying I've decided to be Eru's #1 hater to clash with Salsa, and I will be dropping some truth nukes in the chat today. Let's go, Bawa. Bawa, are you able to? I know you probably. Hopefully you don't work today, because we're gonna start with our review, and then we're gonna go to like the responding to chat section. So hopefully you're still in here for those truth nukes. If not, if you don't think you'll be able to be here in like an hour or two, DM the truth nukes to me on Discord, and I'll be sure to read them during that.
Yeah, be his assistant attorney, because I got some assistant attorneys myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She's an F to me. I feel like I have the mandate of the people on my side. I will say
the mandate of heaven.
Yeah,
that's why it's the People V Futate.
Yeah,
the community itself is levying this accusation against her.
Oh, I have the Mom Donnie mandate over here. Let's see. To be completely honest, we just need more time with this. Yeah, we'll get to that. Obviously. Yeah. Top 10 for me is crazy. Back from whence you came, Foul Demon. Let's see. Are we judging two? Oh, okay. I finally got to where you were. Yeah. We're gonna do both. Just kind of sweeping through here. It was a guy watching the Madagascar movies in his car before merging without looking. Yeah. What did he say? Yeah, he said, "Oh, these animals are so fucking funny. It makes you want to merge without looking." But with this girlfriend.
Kirby guy, make sure to put any of those things into the Eru channel on Discord, so I can, if you can, so I can see them and use them during the court thing. But yeah.
Rios is happy, Richmond is happy he made the jury. I'm glad Richmond. Oh, you made it past security, Richmond. Surprise.
Nice.
It's just that there's nothing to her. It's true. And we'll get to that. She's mid disappointment because we expected different. Also, allow the author to cook.
You expected different.
Oh, is that what it is? Damn. Yeah, sorry. There's too much chat. Wrestling is stupid.
Oh, no. I mean, you read it correctly. I'm more saying I'm correcting him.
Richmond, wrestling is stupid, but you didn't grow up when I grew up, when wrestling was awesome, okay?
You need to watch a video from a little known YouTuber called Super Eye Patchful.
Watch his Undertaker. Yeah. Honestly, he's
also
obsessed with, he has an Undertale video too.
Yeah.
And then you could also watch his video on Japanese wrestling, which is crazy. And listen, okay, it's like those soap operas your mom watches Those, but for men, and people hit each other with chairs and baseball bats and barbed wire wrapped tables. That's what it used to be. Now, as far as I can tell, they realized only like stupid kids watch it, like stupid, like mentally stunted children. So like that's who it's for now. But it used to be for like adults, kind of. Like there was a bunch of sex jokes and like crazy. Stone Cold Steve Austin would come out and fucking crack 2 beers together and he'd ride out in like a tank and then fucking get out and like set a table on fire and fucking choke slam a guy through a table that's on fire with tacks on it. And it was all fake, obviously, but it was like the circus, but for people beating the shit out of each other. You know, that was when it was fucking good. All right, let's.
Yeah, actually, I have no idea what the modern contemporary landscape of wrestling looks like. Everything I hear about is from like the early, whatever, like thousands, like late 90s or whatever.
It got very. It's very like it kind of focused itself around like the John Cena Make-A-Wish Foundation, like you can do it, inspiration, sport, you know, like you know what I mean. It's very that now instead of like when I was growing up, like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X getting blowjobs under the table, and you know, like that was a real thing. Like there's like they're sitting there and they're trying to like talk to each other and they keep making these faces and you're like, what's going on? And then like 2 women crawl out from under the table they were sitting at and like wipe their mouths. It's like crazy the shit they were getting away with. Anyway, I'm sure it was very bad. It was run by Vince McMahon, who's like a very right-wing conservative guy. But man, I mean, watching that as like a teenager growing up, it was good memories. All right, do you want to move on to our typical review here?
All right, let's get to the discovery process. We will review the events of the crime.
yeah, guys, let's review our evidence. We're going to do it like we do on the Discovery Channel. Okay. All right, so for this period here, we're going to just focus like it's a review. I'm not going to be looking at the chat for the most part, but we'll swing through it at the end. We probably won't be able to hit everything because who knows what you guys will be saying. But, oops, I pushed the wrong button. But, like I said, we will come back and we will do our arguing with everybody section at the end. Is the stream running well, everybody? Just checking.
It looks like it. I'm literally just looking at the stream,
Perfect.
The YouTube thing, and it looks smooth, looks fine.
All right, everybody.
It's beautiful.
Excellent. Yep, excellent connection. Let's fucking go. All right, I love y'all. We will be back after the typical review.
Like, apologies everyone, but we're gonna go deep.
Deep! As deep as her character isn't.
Damn.
Okay. Let's go. All right. Welcome back to 100 Girlfriends. How's it going?
We're gonna clip this out later.
I don't know. Someone's going to timestamp.
I'm putting myself in the kayfabe of this is just a regular review. There is no stream. No one's watching us.
There is no stream in Bossing Say. So yeah, no, this is what was I gonna say? Someone will timestamp to this. Hell, you know, someone's like, I don't want to deal with them. Like, I know from personal experience when I watch King of Lightning react to One Piece, and he spends like 3 hours talking to chat beforehand. I'm like, when does the reaction start? Yeah. So
that's a little painful.
Yes, but fair enough.
That long.
It's like, are you in the community or not? Right? We probably have our people who enjoy being in the community talking to us, and then we have the people that just want us to talk about the chapter.
Get to the reviewers.
Dance, monkey. All right. Guys, all right, fuck, what? This is why I don't tend to normally, I'll walk through my situation, okay? Busy weekend for me, right? Very busy. I have 2 days off, and then I work 7 days in a row until I get my next big chunk of days off, and that's because I took a bunch of time off to meet Rios in real life, and also see Otto in concert, but that's less important.
That's an ancillary, benefit.
Exactly. So anyway, I've got these 2 days to do a bunch of shit and every chore I need to do before all that happens. So I'm already busy. I have like 3 parties I'm going to. I'm a social butterfly. But anyway, so I'm doing all that. I'm at parties. We drove like an hour to Muskegon, Michigan to go to a restaurant that's like on the beach. It was really fucking bougie. And we're doing all that. And then little do I know, among all this, in between going to this fancy restaurant with friends, Allie's brother coming up from Kentucky to visit, going to a party that Allie's mother is throwing, which is why Allie's brother is up from Kentucky to visit, the fucking 9/11 of our community drops. Like, genuinely. I mean, like, I could imagine, essentially, you're a politics streamer and Jan 6 just happened, right? I mean, it's like, it's fucking, I couldn't goddamn believe it. So I read this chapter at midnight. Right before the spoiler embargo stops on our Discord, right? I read it, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's in the middle of the night, everyone in my house is asleep, and I'm just sitting there, like, aghast, appalled at this chapter. I mean, I'm so used to the formula from Nakamura, which is introduce character, they have a very, like, I don't know, like, out there thing, but then there's something that humanizes them. There's a second drop. A second character trait hits the tower, if you will. And like, I'm waiting for it the whole time. I'm waiting for it, and it just never comes. And it's like, I was like, whoa, what the? I haven't felt this way about a character in a very long time. For this series, there's like a standard I expect, right? So I'll open up my thoughts so no one fucking misinterprets me. Obviously, I trust in Nakamura. Obviously, he hasn't fallen off. He would have to do...
He's not Hakamura.
Yeah, he would have to do, like, 5 bad girlfriends in a row, I think, for me to start thinking, like, uh-oh, did he run out of ideas? You know what I mean? Like, it's also possible that he just wants her to be bad on purpose. Like, maybe her character is to be, like, a obnoxious, bratty child. But I always come back to this interview he did where he said, my main goal as a writer is to create likable characters. And I've always seen that through his character creation process. I always think back to Momoha, where Momoha had a very similar intro, where for a little bit you're like, uh-oh, this person is like not likable in the slightest, and then they pull you back with, oh, she gives all her money to her parents, and oh, she doesn't want to be a burden to anybody, and actually she buys all the garden equipment stuff for herself. We haven't gotten that second drop for her yet, and either we're going to, or we're not. And that's that. We are a Schrodinger's girlfriend at the moment, and it's fascinating. But as this chapter goes, she is unequivocally the worst girlfriend in this whole series. I understand she only has 1 chapter, but she has nothing. Every single fucking panel she's in, she says Twin Tails. Like, it's actually stupid. But yeah, so that's how that was my starting point. Go ahead, give me some thoughts, Rios.
I mean, for my part, I read this chapter in like I started reading it basically on a Friday, like near the end of my work shift, and then I went like an hour or two getting back from work to finish it off. But I mean, I was, I definitely was like, okay. I mean, it's not nothing to write home about, but I mean, it's like really it was more just I just didn't have many thoughts on it because there is not. I mean, there's not a lot to sink your teeth into, at least for me. I mean,
holographic meatloaf over here.
Yeah. Like. I mean, she's basically the poster child for the potential girlfriend. Like, there's a lot that, like every problem that we have with her right now could go away in the future. But like right at this moment in this chapter, it's like, I mean, okay, I get. I mean, yeah, I mean that's who we are. Okay, I mean, yeah, but
yeah,
I mean, I'm not particularly into what you're selling, but it's not like a problem. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, I can't wait till next chapter. Oh, but it's a week from now. A week break off.
That's even the crazier part. You're gonna leave us on a break week on this nothing chapter. Like
I do. Hopefully Nakamura is. I mean, like he's done this like 33 other times before, so he knows 1 what he's doing in general, and 2 how the audience is likely to receive it. So like, presumably he knows that these sorts of feelings that we're having are probably not going to be uncommon. So like he's maybe planning around it, or maybe he's just saying, "Fuck it, I'll."
Give me one shitty girlfriend as a treat.
You need to accept I've done 33 great or like decent tier girlfriends, so let me have 1 awful one.
And see, if that's intentional, the intent matters so much. I've talked about this all the time. Intent is everything. To me, cringe is entirely based on intent. If someone is doing something and it's cringe and they don't intend to be cringe, it's cringe. But if they do it and they're being cringe on purpose, it's no longer cringe. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works. So if it comes out and Nakamura's like, yeah, for contrast, this is the shit girlfriend.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Because like I personally have, I'm personally a little. What's the word? Like I can be a little tired of how often in media, for at least from my perspective, most characters seem very, especially in anime and sort of romance, like comedy. I mean, they're usually very like like painfully inoffensive, and like they're trying way too hard to make them. They try way too hard to make them have no meaningful character flaws, and like, I mean, so for me, getting to see a character who like has, like who is like basically just a normal teenage girl, like just a little annoying. They have this thing that they are very obsessed with, and they want everyone to validate. That's how some. I mean, hell, I mean, when I was around that age, I had my own things that I was this obsessed about. So I mean, it's kind of like it's interesting. I mean, it's interesting.
Someone
to see
hop
like
into
that.
our Discord call.
I gotta say something.
Oh, the troll! Damn.
I knew
wrestling. We were talking about wrestling, and now
we shouldn't have given him this power, bro. Do not hijack my review, Moonlight. You in and out, okay? In and out. What do you want?
This is beautiful.
Go. Cook.
Oh, okay. So I do agree with you that we definitely need like the second shoe to fall, but I also think that like I think what is happening, at least with a lot of what the negativity is what I've come to realize. She is a weird blend of the bad traits of a lot of other girlfriends, at least in her chapter.
Yeah.
She has the narcissistic approach of Mimimi. I mean, the beginning of her chapter is almost identical to Mimimi's.
Without the other shoe falling. Yeah.
Yeah, without the other shoe falling, which is also something I want to bring up in my review, that it is weird that these are the same amount of chapters, but yet we got a full story with Mimi's chapter, but we got like nothing here.
Yeah, real quick, may I just say, Moonlight with the steel chair, Tuesday said.
Yeah.
This was actually the most fucking WWE I've ever seen. Like, we're talking and it's like, who is that? Then you fucking take the mask off.
It's Moonlight.
That's crazy.
I did actually do like a beat sheet for like several relevant chapters regarding like several relevant like introduction girlfriend chapters, and yeah, one was Mimi, and I definitely noticed like basically what I noticed for Eru's was that it was just a lot of just reiterating the same character trait multiple times, whereas like the Mimi chapter had a lot going on. There was like conflict with that jealous couple. There was like sort of like developing Mimi's viewpoint further, kind of thing. Hell, I mean, even it had the moment at the end where revealed that Mimi had a past with Nano, which is only the last time we had that. Where like in the intro chapter itself, the girlfriends, brings up a relation they have with another girlfriend.
Other than like, oh hey, we're in the same class. That happens occasionally.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, I want to clarify. I'm not an idiot, okay? I trust Nakamura.
Same here.
When I say that this is bad, I'm reviewing it as it is on this week. I have to kind of take what we have. I know he's a good writer. I don't believe that he could go from making a Morakita to this without it being intentional some way. So that's why I'm pretty confident that either he's pulling a long game here to like trick us, which is that's a Chad move. If it turns out that he let us sit on this chapter to make us scared and then pull the rug out from under us, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I think he would do that.
I love when writers have the confidence to do that, right? Like I think a less confident writer would be like, no, I can't let them sit 2 weeks thinking I'm a bad writer, So I would appreciate that, and I'm fully expecting that. But I'm keeping an eye on her. You know what I mean? Because
I got my eye on you. It
really is either that or she's purposely bad. And like that's her, she's the bad one, but I mean,
He's Chio 2.0. Basically.
But I never had a problem. Listen, the only problem I had with Chio.
Well, the community. Yeah. Well, actually, because I went back and read her thing, and actually, during her intro chapter, the community was pretty. They were like, oh my god, the 12-year-old cousin shit, but they were more or less. Damn, it wasn't until her meet the family chapter, like, oh my god, this girl is like so annoying. Yeah,
she was annoying.
Get her out of here. Let her be the one that dies from heartbreak.
But she at least, Chio in the beginning, like I agree, I found her annoying too, but she did have like that, you could instantly have something to understand her with, which was like the whole, her mother is not in the picture anymore, she had to be the grown-up one, and that's caused her trauma, right? Like that's an immediate like 3-dimensional character thing. We don't got that with her. And again, maybe we're going to.
That hint at her.
That's true.
Which I mean, to be fair, it's another reiteration of her quirk. But, it shows, it proves this is like a...
there's something going on.
Yeah, there's like a long-standing issue, and we don't know why that is, but there is something deep going on in this with this 12-year-old girl's psyche.
Well, you know what it reminded me of is I assume Moonlight dipped. Did he actually?
No,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say one more thing before I
go
get.
ahead.
Yeah.
Say one more thing.
But the remainder of what I find that she's a weird mixture of is it's the Mimi's narcissistic personality, it's the Sue's obsession with something that we don't usually find people are obsessed with. So it's like, okay, you're obsessed with numbers, that's weird. You're obsessed with your twin tails, that's weird. And then it's also just a dip of where, as you said, she mentions twin tail like every other line. So instead of like, it's my dear sister, it's my twin tail. So it's like she's all the worst personalities of past girlfriends in one sitting.
Is that what I saw you
so
saying?
I think that is like the biggest cause of what's rubbing people the wrong way.
I saw you say in Discord that you had a reason specifically for why I hated her. Is it because she's a mixture of like my 3 least favorite girlfriends?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Hey, at the very least, I like to think I'm consistent. Okay. But
no one can say otherwise.
Well, they can. They have.
Before I dip, I will say that I think there might be some merit that she might be a problematic girlfriend. I don't know, something about the fact that she is like the first girlfriend to actually give Rentaro a pet name with Darling. Something's gonna come of that. I don't know why, but I feel like something's gonna come of that.
Like she's getting what? Like she's gonna like cross some lines or something? You think? What do you mean?
Like she's gonna be the first
like
monogamous girlfriend.
She's gonna be like overly possessed. She's not gonna be totally on board.
Because that's
she's gonna be like. She's gonna be like, you know what, Rentaro, you can date all these girlfriends, but I'm gonna be your favorite kind of thing.
Dude, that would go hard as fuck. Yeah, because see, that's something I missed from this early series where he had to break that to all of them, and we saw their reactions. I want another one who's like, no, what do you mean? I'm not doing that.
One who's abrasive.
See now, but again, I like abrasive, and that's what's it called? An argument that I heard a lot in the Discord. Like, guy, but she'll be like abrasive. That'll be interesting. It's like, yeah, okay. Kurumi was abrasive too. You can be abrasive and still have a character, right? Like, you know, she's abrasive in the same way if I dropped a gorilla on the fucking rooftop, like that's also abrasive. You know what I mean? Like, abrasive isn't hard to do. Fucking, you know, put me on the rooftop with a gun. That's abrasive. You know, like she can be abrasive and be a normal human being. You know, that's all I'm saying. But no, I like that Moonlight. I hope you're right. I hope that her shit annoys them to a point where it's like okay, I would like a situation where she comes up, she's in her weird fucking twin tail character, and they push her to finally be like, okay, either you're weird or you're not being real, right? And then they get her to be real. Because there's the big thing that we're all hinging on right now are these fucking earrings, okay? Right, this is like our conspiracy theory zone. These earrings have to mean something because was it you
clip-on earrings?
Well, was it you Moonlight that said that they don't really fit her vibe, right? And I agree with you.
Yeah, like you look at the spiky earrings. You look at also, I don't see people mention this, but in the very first panel of her, look at her shoes. They also have like that studded design on it, like they're like almost like spikes, or I forget what the word is because I'm not fashion forward, but I've seen clothes like that on her shoes and like her socks or something, but they have studs on them.
Yeah, I mentioned it in my legal defense. She's probably a Jirai K character, or well, she probably has Jirai K fashion, which is related to things like
she has like
illness.
She has like ankle bracelets or something that are like spiky too. So it's like there's this weird aesthetic to her with just these trinkets, and I'm like, there's got to be something for that.
Yeah. She has ankle bracelets.
Like Usa-chan has those bunny rabbits stuffed in her pockets because she always wants to feel full. Like there's meaning behind design.
No, absolutely, yeah, especially with these
two.
A
thorny character.
Oh, dude, I hope that there is some like underneath side to her that she's not showing. I mean, you could take her. I have had characters go from like bottom tier to top tier. Uto is one of them. Uto wasn't bottom, but she was like C or D for me when she first showed up. And because I was like, I found her shtick kind of cringe, but that was until I saw the human beneath. And that's what I need to see, right? There has to be a human beneath. If we never see it, I can't like her, you know? So I have to believe that it's coming.
And I also think it's interesting that they are very obviously clip-on earrings. Like she does not have her ears pierced, so I think there's like some kind of almost falsivity to her that she's not willing to go through getting her ears pierced. Like, I want to look tough. I want to have these spiky earrings, but I don't want to commit to actually getting my ears pierced. I'm just gonna have these clip-ons.
Could also be a classic. I mean, she's fucking 12, right? Like, what are the laws behind?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like would her parents? Even
probably not
her?
laws. More just like more like your parents don't want you to do that early.
So I wonder if you have a
she's a kid who's trying to be a little a little tougher than she.
Which is weird because she never put on this tough act meeting Rentaro like at all. So it makes you think. That makes me almost want to think like she's going to put on this tough act in front of all the other girlfriends because she's going to be this almost rivalry. Like, no, I want Rentaro's attention, not you girls.
Yeah.
I would like that, yeah. Tuesday says, the mention of darling reminds me that she also likes to use English loanwords, including darling, though with a lot more accuracy than Natty. Okay, so she actually said darling in English. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't, because I did, for my research, I did watch through the whole of Backtrack's live translation, but I didn't really pay too much attention to, like, with the actual Japanese, I was more just listening to him translate. But yeah, he was using a lot. I mean, she calls them twin tails in English. She doesn't use, I mean, granted, the Japanese word for twin tails is usually not used. They usually use, like, swin tail, like the Japanese pronunciation of English twin tails.
Yeah. Well,
but,
it seems the problem right now for me with her character is that it'd be one thing if okay, she likes her twin tails, but like if she could speak about other things, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just the fact that literally
to be fair, it seems like she doesn't want to speak about it. Like she could, but she doesn't want.
She's
to
turning it away. Yeah, like there was one moment in this chapter where that was even the joke, where it's like you think. Here comes the second shoe. Here comes the second shoe's gonna fall, and you oh, I'm gonna take you to my favorite spot, and like, oh, is this like a cool pensive like moment from her where she's like, I like gazing here, but no, it's because it makes her twin tails look cool. And then there's another moment where he bangs his hand, and I'm like, oh, she's like caring, she's going to take care of his hand here. And then she rubs her fucking hair on it. It's like very weird. Every instance where it could have been interesting. He purposefully brings it back to his obsession with everything has to be related to my twin tails, which makes me, again, it's so on the nose, and this is something I said in the Discord a lot, it's so on the nose, so ridiculously bad, that I assume it has to be intentional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, honestly, for my part, what I'm missing most from this chapter is Rentaro's perception of what's going on here. We don't really get too much internality or interiority from him, really. I don't remember.
True.
We get some flashes of it when we see some of his reaction shots, what he's doing, but not much like was actually like any narration from him. But
yeah, and this is something I need as well. I need to believe that Rentaro actually loves all of these girls, and none of them are out of like a sense of duty for protecting them from dying. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
now, I do believe like on chapter 12, that shot we have, that reaction shot we have of his face. This is probably when he's like. I don't know. Like this is when he wins him over, perhaps. But like that's right after the
after the hair thing.
Yeah,
yeah. That's like at least the moment for me. That's probably the highlight of the chapter for me is Rentaro immediately realizing, okay, these twin tails are important to her, and she probably doesn't want to hear, oh, you look fine without your twin tails. You look just as good. Like, no, she doesn't want to hear that, and he picked up on that right away, and we had to be introduced to her trauma, quote unquote, of not having twin tails.
Well, that's Rentaro.
He understood that right away. He understood the assignment because he's him.
That's Rentaro's classic emotional intelligence, like on full display there. Yeah. But again, that's something we need an answer for, because like her thing reminds me a little bit actually of OCD, because so I grew up, I was very particular about how I looked when I was younger, even though I was ugly and fat. But I remember like I tried to get a Halloween costume one year when I was very young, and normally I got Halloween costumes with masks because I didn't like how my face looked, and I got one year where it didn't have a mask, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I just refused to go out. I was like, nope. I'm not going outside. The Family Guy even made a joke about this. There's like a part where he's like, yeah, trick-or-treating, and then he's like, I saw myself in the mirror and I didn't like it. I'm going back home now. And so like, I wonder, it feels like that to me, where it's like for some reason, she's obsessed with this look. She's got it in her head that this is her at her best, and anything less. I mean, I'm getting the vibe that if she ever had a bad hair day, she would just call in sick. Like, she wouldn't even leave the fucking house. And it reminds me, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's very interesting. It's a very interesting juxtaposition given last week's chapter, which that was also about GF, who had a very particular preferences about her hair and broader appearance, image, whatever, and and didn't want those preferences being invalidated by being told that you look fine like this, like again very reminiscent of ideas of like body dysmorphia and how unhelpful it can be to try and like try and validate the parts of a person they do not want to present as. So there is some, I mean, that, I definitely see the psychological complexity there.
All right, let me ask you something, Moonlight. If you're gonna stick around, I'm fine with it, but you gotta use your clout and fucking get more people, like tweet about it or something.
No, I'm gonna head out. I have stuff to do. So.
Oh, okay. Thanks for dropping in, man.
Totally understand. Yeah, that was a great moment.
Yeah, that was awesome. I can. Go ahead.
I really did want to come in and say objection, but I blanked at the last second.
Damn it. Oh, yeah. Canonically, what happened there, because you're part of the jury, you basically, like, jumped down from the jury stand, and the judge is like, order! And you're like, no, I have to say something.
You're like, I'll allow it.
All right, thanks. See you later, man.
All right, see you, man.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
Fuck. Wow. All right, I've regained control of our channel. God, that was such a fucking big dick move from him for no reason. That was crazy.
Right.
So,
he's got to show us who is the real senpai amongst the 100 GF content creators.
the second he comes in, I'm like Saki, and I'm like licking his boots. Like, oh, yes, sir. Okay, well, so yeah, no, I mean, and I already thought it, and you two have made me think it even more, right? Which is that there's potential here. I see it.
Yeah.
And especially when I first read it, this flashback, when I initially read it, I was kind of getting a little jaded, and I interpreted everything as like, wow, this is just like everything is about this obsession with these twin tails. But the more I do look at it, the more it is very strange.
It's a mystery, basically. Like, why is this girl so obsessed with the twin? And we know, given Nakamura, there's probably something there. So we can confidently and comfortably kind of try and peer into it and theorize about it. But
well, here's the question, right? So like, even if there is a mystery, and like there's some reason she's like this. In terms of her longevity as a character going forward in the series, there has to be...
obviously, he will have to introduce new facets to, like you said, to maintain that longevity. I mean, once the mystery has been solved, whatever, it's gonna be like, okay, well, what's next?
That's exactly what I need, because like, you can't have, and I understand that a lot of times in like the big group chapters, they're flanderized anyway. You know, Sue will say one, and fucking Iku will be like, slap my ass, but like, I can't. You are just
go
wasting.
Multiple in, or whatever.
You're literally just.
And now she will go twin tail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't. That is such a waste of fucking panel space. In every chapter, she's gonna be like they're gonna be talking about something totally different. She's gonna be like, guys, have you seen my twin tails today? So shut the fuck up.
Now, if she does things like style her twin tails differently depending on like how she feels for the day or something, then that could be interesting. I mean, Nozawa would be totally down to be basically making her a different character design every time she appears, but like we haven't seen that yet. That may or may not happen.
Oh my god. Yeah. Also, I wanted to ask you this: what color do you think her hair is? I'm getting.
Honestly, I don't. I mean, okay. Well, let me wait. I need to see what. Okay, well,
I was getting
other girlfriends,
pinkish red vibes, not as pink as Hikari. Yeah, basically in between, like
very very like lilac type.
Yes.
Like the kind of shades that you see in lots of J fashion, popular Japanese fashion kind of thing, where it's like very kind of these light pinks and I wouldn't be surprised if her fashion had some actually some darks, because the way Nozawa does colors in the manga when it's black and white is a little bit different than when she's doing actual color. Because like, for example, like Meru's wearing basically like a dark purple, like a light grayish purple thing in color, I think. But then when we see it in the black and white panel in mangas, it tends to look a little bit different. So basically what I'm saying is like the exact color, or I guess the exact shade of her clothing might be a bit different.
Oh yeah,
what we're seeing right now. But
you never know until you see it on a volume cover. Like Loki in there's a character named Loki in One Piece. Shut up, Richmond. I'm not. There's a guy named Loki. We're in it's a Norse themed arc. Okay, that's not a spoiler. And his hair, bro. Like he's like this big tough motherfucker, and his hair is like purple pink, and like it's Oda shit like crazy. It was like no one expected it. Like when the volume dropped, people were like, "That's what his hair color is." So I'm very accustomed to that. Is like waiting on the. It can't be. My first instinct was Miku color, but you can't do that because she would just be Miku.
Everyone had that.
Yeah,
everyone had that thought.
But so that my official guess, because I was thinking pink, but I wouldn't want it to be. It can't be the same pink as like Hikari and Hahari. So I think it's gonna be like a purplish red, like I don't know, basically like right in between pink like Hikari and like red Yaku. Like I don't know, somewhere in that reddish pink hue. I don't know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
probably very desaturated, I would imagine, but maybe not. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about, because again, I got to be real, and this is something I don't comprehend. Shout outs to Soul Sun, who just got home. I believe Soul Sun, correct me if I'm wrong, was the number one defender in the Discord.
Yeah.
I cannot comprehend this argument. His thing was like, funniest chapter in a long time. I laughed so hard. I really didn't. For the most part, I
wasn't like. Well, no, wait.
I laughed at two parts, and we're gonna get to them. But neither one was involving her in the slightest. Right? Everything with her and her twin tails, I had that like cringe face. The old man stock image with like where he's looking, and he's like,
or like the what's his name from Demon Slayer, that meme of him looking at the main character looking at the phone, like
yes. I mean, I was just shocked.
That was not me, to be clear, for the no literacy having viewers who none of you are among our chat, obviously.
We don't let them in, yeah.
Just in case, yeah.
We do a fucking brain scan IQ test at the door, which Soul Sun barely passed. I was kidding. kidding.
We got like a literally. They have the AI test things that you get to the other path. Like, are you a human? Well, we got the literacy test. Like, are you literate? And if you can't pass, and
quick,
you can't get to our channel.
Read the Great Gatsby and write a 3-page essay on it. Okay, let's see. Anyway, so there's two. I don't understand that argument because for the most part, I was just sitting there like genuinely shocked. Because again, I've come to expect a level of quality from this manga, and I just, the fact that it just kept not happening, I was like, oh my god, and like compared to like the way I reacted, I still remember reading Morikita's intro chapter. I was actually I talked about this in the review. I was jumping up and down on my bed. Do you remember me talking about this? Yeah. When she leg lock, I was actually not even just the leg lock. The leg lock was part of it, but it was when Rentaro did the like, stop me if you don't want this, I was like, it was fucking insane. Right? Compared that to literally the meme with the guys on the couch, Morikita's intro.
Yeah, reverse, yeah.
Oh my god. But anyway, there are all that to say. There are two parts that I did really enjoy in this chapter. One is the 1-2 punch of I wanna huff a cat.
That was crazy. What the fuck are they South Park cheesing it out here? Like the hell?
I mean, I guess my assumption. I mean, people that like cats will tell you there's like a nice smell, right?
True.
And that's
I asked someone who was a cat owner. Yes, they do have a nice smell. Yeah.
That's the brain. The brain worms are in you. They put their brain worms in you so that
I got toxoplasmosis gondii. Yep. Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
I willingly. If it's for the cat, I'll totally do it.
It's like those little fish that swim around the whale. Okay, it's symbiotic. I have no problem with it. It's just very funny to me. It's even funnier because of like their faces. They're so like deadpan. Yeah. They're just like walking to work.
Well, that's how it be sometimes. Like maybe you're having the most debauched sexual fantasies in your head, but like you're at work, so you can't let showing your face. You just gotta be like, just, flipping through papers and like. If only I could be like, I don't know, like double teaming. I don't know.
Oh, it's so funny to imagine that like these two people are just like, I miss my cat.
Yeah, you never know what's going on in people's heads,
So that was really funny. And then the other obvious, everyone knows, the other funny part was Rentaro with his fucking outfit, his jacket ripped reveal was crazy.
real like people unironically call this the new fall fit, and you're like why aren't you wearing it?
Dude, guys, I hate to say this, but
Balenciaga just released their new
yeah, this is
new winter fit.
No, this is Rentaro's fit for the Met Gala, dude. Also, we got a great view of Rentaro's cum gutters.
Well, true.
Everyone knows about the cum gutters, right? We know what that means. Do I need to bring up
for the viewers who don't know? No, to be fair, like why wouldn't I mean?
Please.
I guess because I'm trying to imagine like normally like when would during the act cum probably wouldn't be, would it normally be running down the man's
I assume
hips like
that
that?
the
But I mean, I guess it
idea
depends
is
on
that's where the cum
the runoff after the ejaculation.
Probably. I don't really know why it's called that. I only ever heard that in that Rick and Morty episode. I don't know if you ever got that. Oh yeah.
No, that's not where I was introduced to him. Yeah.
Guys. Oh no one knows what it means.
Well, wow, really?
Everyone's like, the what? Okay, guys.
Damn.
At some point, Google search Rick and Morty cum gutters, and it's just a funny scene where there's like a fucking dude who, like, there's a running gag in one of these episodes where people keep ripping their shirts off to like beat the shit out of them, and like each guy is like more and more like jacked, like perfectly jacked, like that for those fucking Chad memes, right? And and so like he rips his fucking shirt off to beat the shit out of them, and then they're like, damn, this guy's fucking jacked, look at the cum gutters on him, and Rick's like, what? And he's like, yeah, that's what they call him. And he's just like, gross, Morty, I don't want to have to imagine cum so in such volumes and so runny.
Okay.
You guys are pussies. It's funny. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Listen, I want you to know, okay? When I showed Allie this picture, she's the one who reminded me of it. I was like, Allie, look at this. And she was like, damn, you can see his cum gutters, okay? So, blame the woman, not me.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
What was it? What's it like? As a treat, we get a little bit of some massaging here.
Once a video, okay? For every insult towards a woman, you must compliment them 9 times.
Yeah. But yeah, you gotta pull the Rentaro, 9 things you love about women thing.
Rentaro the first time. Okay, it's been like a year in his polycule, and finally he has a feeling unfamiliar to him, and it's he wants to give constructive criticism to one of his girls, and he's like, oh, how can I do this? It feels wrong. They're perfect. They're all perfect angels. And he's like, I know. So he sits down with, I don't know, Kusari or something, because she needs the most. And he sits down with Kusari, and he's like, hey, Kusari, there's something I want to talk about. But before I do, I'm going to preface it with 9 hours of straight compliments to soften the blow.
And like half an hour, like, please just flame me, roast me, anything but this.
That's so funny. We need to write that.
Every video we got one more thing to add to the fanfic pile.
Someone should be compiling this list for us, please. Oh
yes.
My god.
Potato, please get on.
Yes, Potato. Saki has reddish pink hair. Fuck, you're right. Yeah, they're gonna run out of fucking hair.
And then
designs.
there's also like Kishika has dark red hair. Yeah.
I didn't say to kick women. Who said to kick women? I said
Oh.
to verbally decry women. I'm just kidding.
Very, very Twitter style. Like, yo, you don't like. I don't like. I like pancakes. Also, you hate waffles. Like, okay, but
You want to fucking kill the people who invented waffles. All right, let's go. Don't you know the people who invented waffles were, I don't know, insert minority here? You must be racist. It's like, oh my god. It'll go there. All right, let's see here. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. I mean, you say something. I got fucking sidetracked on the waffle conversation.
Now, okay, yeah, but we've been kind of ragging a little bit on Nakamura's contribution to this chapter, but I mean, Nozawa, for her part, I was like, well, I mean, okay, I think you said you didn't really like her design, but I was immediately like, oh my god, another top tier design from Nozawa Sensei. Like, I was like very cute, very got that the very, very Japanese pop fashion kind of thing, like to a T. I mean, I loved the little the basically cinematic entrance she had at the start of the chapter. Like, we start with her feet like squicking on the floor with her big old platform ass.
She's got squeaky boots.
And, just these close up shots of her features ever before zooming out to the whole thing. Very, again, like I said, very cinematic. I mean, definitely in this respect, they were not lacking in any they're not lacking in any quality level compared to Morikita's chapter. It was very, very visually competent and well paced. Yeah.
For me, the art that I really enjoy is I don't even know what you'd call this effect, but it's like whenever she's like going it's like zoomed in and the lines are like a little fuzzier, less sharp. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so like page 7, for example, and then page when she's pain go away. Page 7 and page 11. That kind of style. The lines are like less
yeah,
sharp.
it's like a
dream
filter,
vision.
Dream filters and put on top of it.
Yeah, I really like that.
Definitely, I mean, that definitely kind of what's the word? Kind of gels with this is what Rentaro was seeing, kind of thing.
Yes, it's the what do they call it? The
love filter, romance brain. I don't know what. Rosy
glasses.
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
rose tinted glasses.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. But But yeah, I mean, there's so little to talk about other than I'm trying to think.
Also, I mean, another thing I noticed where I like the highlights in her hair are like fucking
the little
circle
dots. Yeah, that's
yeah,
gonna
like,
be
rather than like the normal kind of line that you would give to like, and we see like we see on Miss I Want to Huff a Cat here, like she's got very classic style like line highlights. But, but yeah, Miss Futate has the little like bubble gum highlights, whatever. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah.
Very interesting. Like very circular,
Yeah.
soft design, but then has these these triangle spikes.
That's really interesting.
Just to sort of
if
just sort of add some accent to
if you use character design language, you would assume that it's like we have this like soft bubbly exterior with some sort of biting
which actually, well, because now this is getting a little bit into the trial portion of it, but I mean, yesterday, one of my assistant attorneys, Jet Black, described Miss Futate as a grenade GF, which they got the cogs of my brain turning, and I mentioned this in this stream previously, but like the concept that there's this fashion style in Japanese fashion, called Jirai K, which means it literally means landmine style, and or like landmine girls, and like. And the connotations are very similar between Japan and the West, where it's basically referring to this kind of like this idea of like a high maintenance emotional baggage having girlfriend. Usually is kind of used in a kind of derogatory manner, like how when like people will talk about how like, yeah, my crazy XGF was up, he was crazy, kind of like that's kind of like the style, and it's become, what's the word, like I guess the women who take on this style kind of like taking back that and like, okay, well, like if I'm crazy, then whatever, I'll do. I'm
gonna look crazy and flaunt it. Yeah,
basically.
So yeah, I mean, I will say, so far out of all the girls, she is the most like. She's gonna message you at 3 a.m. being like, if you don't call me back, I'm gonna kill myself. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's very Jirai K.
Oh,
like,
no.
It's very related to like mental health and like sort of the seedier aspects of Japanese culture. Now, given that this story is mostly very PG and maybe like PG-13, I don't expect not going to dig that deep into like the real life kind of like actually like painful aspects of this sort of like fashion and subculture, but I'm sure he probably knows about it, and he's probably like referencing some drawing on those sorts of like ideas to sort of like, what's the word, to sort of like orient probably most strongly the Japanese audience's impression of this character. Obviously unfortunately non-Japanese people don't have the same cultural we're not part of the same cultural fabrics. We're not reading her the exact same way.
And in that same vein, I have a Tuesday comment. Wish we could have kept her comparing the smoothness of her twin tails to the noodle brand name In Bonito directly. So she used like a brand name.
That was the thing that came up during Backtrack React's reading of the thing. Like he looked it up, and we got to see like the fucking like he's in the fucking industry like factory floors, like these curtains of noodles. They're like 1 story tall, and like they're like it's like, damn, like if you swallow one of those noodles like fucking Lady Tramp style, that one noodle will be an entire meal. Like,
oh my god,
I'm sure they're cutting it up, but it's like crazy.
I would love just to cook just one big noodle in a soup, just like a fucking. Oh, that sounds fun.
They definitely look very appetizing.
Me fucking, oh my god, I can think of a funny bit where Nemu and this girl are hanging out, and she falls asleep, and her sleep version is like fucking chewing on her twin tails like it's a noodle. I thought it was a big fucking noodle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely Kurumi would be like, she would probably
make
the exact same joke.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the one
just like that particular brand of noodle that I like. They're even softer, they're even more squishy and textured.
It's the 1-2 punch. They're on a bench. Eru is right in the middle, and you have first it's Nemu falls asleep. In her sleep she's
eating the left. Yeah, she's eating the left twin tail.
And then she's like, and then she wakes up. And she, the bubble pops, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was dreaming I was eating noodles." And then she's like, "Oh, it's fine. Totally understandable. They are magnificent after all." And then she turns to the left, and Kurumi's like, "I'm not asleep. I know it's not a noodle, but I'm chewing it anyway."
The cravings.
Holy crap! Also, your conditioner is delicious. What do you use? Oh, it's got real avocado oil in it. Oh! Oh my god.
My favorite.
Yes. Pigtail Promise with me pisses me off. I just listen.
Yeah. The twin tail. Sorry. The pinky promise is a big thing in Japanese.
Oh yeah, the pinky promise is not the fucking pigtail promise.
I mean, she's just making it in her style. It's like
it's. I mean, you have to admit though. Okay, guys, I keep forgetting what I have and haven't mentioned in this video versus in Discord. I haven't mentioned this yet. Okay. So my go-to, we've talked about this a lot. One of my tests with these characters is the meet the parents test. Okay. What makes them a good character, in my opinion, because that's what you want. You want freak with you, able to mask and be normal in public, right? To an extent.
Is it? I mean, some people want to just freak it all the time,
That's true. Some people want that. I guess not me. Okay, that's what I want. I want
like Kusari, he wants to be a freak all the damn time. Like the whole chapter with Kishio was about the difference between people who want to be normal in the streets and then a freak in the sheets. But she's like, no. We're gonna be freak all the time. Like,
fair enough.
Otherwise, it's being inauthentic or whatever she said.
Good point. So I will say, I'll counter and say there's a line, right? Because I agree. I wouldn't want them to lose all of their personality when they go out, but I don't ever want to. I don't like making other people feel uncomfortable as much as possible. So like to me, it's like. It's hard to figure out how you'd like lessen this one because it's such an extreme one. But the good example.
I don't know. I mean, he's very cute. So I think a lot of parents might be like, "Oh my."
I keep forgetting she's literally a child. Yeah.
Yeah, they might be like, "Oh my god, you're such an adorable little darling. Like your twin tails are so cute." But I mean, I imagine if he starts doing like everything with it, they'd be like, okay, kid, calm down. Like there's other things in life besides twin tails, and then she'll go off.
And then she'll have like a
other
spurg
things
out.
beyond twin tails.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I keep imagining because the other child that's this young is like fucking Chio, who's like much more mature, and even Matsuri feels much more mature, right? She runs her own damn noodle stand.
We have technically Yaku and Kusuri, but they're not.
Yeah,
they're like a special case. They don't
technically,
really,
but not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to remember that she's a literal middle schooler, but like it's like I don't know, bro. Like you have to get to a point where
I mean, to a certain extent, this is kind of like this is why we don't make middle schoolers main characters kind of thing.
No, I thought you were gonna say this is why we don't date middle schoolers.
Oh no, I'm talking about characters in fiction stories. There's a reason that we tend not to make them the main characters because they're basically animals that can talk. And when we're that young, we still are downloading the human software.
It's so true. That's something that I always think about with Hunter x Hunter, right? Like Hunter x Hunter, Gon and Killua are both 12, same age as her, right? But they're so fucking mature, and it's like mentally, right? And it's like it's a fucking false advertisement because I remember when I was growing up watching that show, I've been like anti having kids for a while, but one of the things I always said was like, damn, if they were like this, I would have kids, right? They're like
super. If my kids were obsessed with revenge.
No.
Willing to throw away their life. Well,
that's not what I meant. Revenge. Golden was okay. You're thinking of Chimera Ant.
But no. Okay, I'm thinking of Killua, right?
Killua,
is he the one?
Oh yeah,
or not, it's not. Is it revenge?
Because of the one panel I showed you where he wants to kill his family. Yeah.
Oh, is that revenge?
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
I know that there's a blonde-haired, red-eyed kid who he's definitely obsessed with revenge, but I don't remember.
Oh, Kurapika. No, Kurapika's older. Kurapika's like 16, 17, 18, I think. I actually don't remember. But anyway, no, Gon and Killua though, they're like out here having like fully like cognizant like fully brain developed conversations about like there's like a chapter where they're like laying under the stars and discussing their hopes and dreams for the future, and like Killua never had any goals because like he was locked up in his house all the time and trained to be an assassin. So now he's like, I want to find what my goal for the future is. Well, you look for your dad. And it's like, yeah, kids don't talk like this. Kids are like, you want to play Nintendo? Look at my amiibos.
Look at my twin tails.
Yeah, exactly, right? So it's I gotta remember that. But anyway, I'm hopeful to see whatever her trauma is. I hopefully there's some trauma that makes me in the same way that like at first for Allie, Shizuka's thing was annoying, and then it was like, oh, the trauma makes it okay though. Like I need to see what her trauma is and will it be enough for me to excuse her bullshit. And also, I mean, she probably hasn't had her hair cut her whole fucking life to get it this long. I mean, like, she's 12, right? This is some Samson from the Bible shit. If she cuts her hair, wait,
she will lose her power.
What? See, I'm just thinking of like different bits that you could do with her character. Like, you know, it was off for a bit, but what if, like, okay, because when Chio loses her glasses, she starts to cry. Like, are we gonna have a similar situation where if anything happens to her Twindale, she like launch totally switches personalities?
Maybe. I mean, you kind of almost sort of did that
when she back
when her hair clip snapped apropos of nothing. But yeah,
she was like, "Fuck."
I mean, honestly, she kind of looked cuter with
she did
with her hair down.
I agree.
But no, I shouldn't say that. She would hate if I said that.
Not a very good public defender.
Yeah, damn.
Well,
I'm new. It's my first case. Like, come on, I get.
Guys, it's my first time. It's my first time. Okay.
And I'm very excited.
He's giddy over there behind the stand. Look at him. Fucking Moonlight dropped in the chat and said, "Red, I hope this 12-year-old has trauma." Yes. Unambiguously.
I mean, probably he does. I mean, there's no way you like that without something having caused it.
Well, yeah, I mean, most 12-year-olds that I knew when I was 12, just to clarify, people are going to be like, "Ayo, why you know so many 12-year-olds? I have nephews, sorry. Back in middle school, my memory of 12-year-olds was very that they didn't give a fuck about how they looked, for the most part, right?
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I guess. It
depends
on...
for you?
It depends on, like, the...
There were preppy kids, I suppose, but not...
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, like... I mean, it depends on, like, if you're... what's the word, like it's like the wealth of the community. 'Cause, like, I mean, like, if you don't have the money to be buying all the fashionable latest like
the Gucci
designer but clothing and bags and like all this time consuming money, especially like hairstyling, then yeah, you don't have the option to really be that hung up on it. But you know, if you're in a more wealthy-ish neighborhood community, whatever, then you can afford to do these sorts of like these kinds of, like, I mean, like, look at that clothing he's wearing. It's probably, I have no idea how expensive it is. It's probably not cheap.
Oh, yeah. So. Yeah, I'm curious. Well, I guess I want to know what made her so vain. Maybe not vain, but like obsessed with
her image, with maintaining her specific image.
Well, because in my experience, the obsession with looking nice and popularity.
Well, it's not just.
Do you mind if I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just real quick. I'm sorry. The obsession with like looking nice and popularity, to me, started in like middle or in high school. Not like, or she's first year middle school. At least for me, first year middle school, I didn't even consider that shit. But maybe I mean I was kind of stunted, to be fair.
No, actually, now you mention because I wasn't properly differentiating between middle schoolers and like high school. Yeah, high schooler definitely closer to having what's the word? Like, I don't know, definitely closer to being more obsessed with that kind of thing.
Well, it makes me wonder if she's had like issues in the past being like bullied for being like, did someone call her ugly at some point? Did she have like did she have like a fucked up hair day, or did she go to photo day with her hair fucked up?
I just had like a fucking brain blast moment.
This is what reviews are for.
What if this was a boy?
Please.
I mean, because that kind of goes with the idea of two, like duality, you know, like being two things at once kind of thing. But I don't know, that might be. I mean, that would be incredibly cool, and it would explain like her obsession with maintaining this very girly style image. But I mean, I honestly don't want to get my
probably
hopes up
not,
and be disappointed.
But it's unlikely. But yeah, we're praying that. I mean, I guess the good question would be: can't you usually tell if?
If they're a 12-year-old,
I just saw Thief of RPG said she does have Fuda in her name.
Yeah, true.
Solon, I would be or Solson. Yeah, I would be on if she was a boy. Perfect. Everyone's down for it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's get together the petition. Yeah, I get to like 1 million votes before the week after this.
It would be so good if like the initial chapter, you think she's just like a one-note vain thing, but it's like this feels like masking. Whatever she's doing, this fucking Twin Tails thing. If we're gonna assume that there's something deeper to it, and I'm not just over analyzing my silly 100 Girlfriends harem manga, it feels very like she's covering
one
for
note.
something. Yeah,
Okay,
and one note, both, right? Yeah, so I mean, I would like that. I doubt it, but I would like that. I think maybe, you know, I think the bigger thing to focus on is more realistically is these earrings. The obviously clip-on earrings.
Well, I mean, granted, yeah, I mean that. To be fair, that is very common in Japanese girl fashion. You know, you have this sort of juxtaposition between these very cutesy girly elements with like these sort of like more harsh, you know, like kind of dangerous elements. Like that's not super unusual, but
Kirby Guy made a good point. Girls mature faster and are more concerned with their image, like earlier on. That you're a guy, not a girl. Yeah, so that's generally true. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when I was a boy, when I was like a little boy, I was like very concerned about like not being girly or whatever. Even though apparently I had some girly mannerisms, but yeah.
And little did he know that shit was peak. He should have embraced it.
Androgyny
is in.
But what I was against was the labeling of what I was doing. I still did the things that people were calling girly. I was just like, fuck you. These are like, nothing I'm doing is girly.
Fuck yeah, you're right. Yeah, when I paint my nails, that shit's manly.
It literally just crossed my legs while sitting. I was like,
me too, brother. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I was like, it's being elegant and sophisticated, you dumbasses. It's not. This is me being like 9 or 10. I was like you are not gonna convince me that this is girly. It's like this is just like I said, it's being elegant and sophisticated. They're like, no, you're being. That's girly. Only girls sit like that. And like, okay, well, why am I sitting like this if only girls sit like it? Stuff like
that's
that.
Crazy. I guess fucking I don't know. Because like what is the logic behind that? That their fucking hogs are so big that they can't fucking like cross.
I mean, to be fair, nowadays I actually don't sit with my knees crossed like I did back then because it is kind of harder when you. Because
your hog is too big. Your fat hog.
But now I sit with my ankles crossed, very in the similar. I mean, I'm actually doing it right now. I got my ankles crossed. Right now.
I'm very flexible. I don't even know how to describe this verbally, but like, there's a certain way that people cross their legs, and I go like, without even thinking about it, I go like one step above. Like I have one leg totally on top of the other. I don't even know if I can like visualize this.
Hey, let me see if I can.
I'm gonna take a picture. You guys want feet reveal? Who wants feet reveal?
Leg reveal. That's what it is.
Oh, there's a bit of feet in there too. All right, let's see.
Yeah, it's actually really difficult for me to cross my legs in like a comfortable
manner. Bro, I'm so fucking flexible, bro. Here, let me
make the knee over the top knee over the bottom knee.
I have shorts on, but I need to make sure there's no like penis or stomach showing in this picture. All right, it looks pretty good. All right, here we go, y'all. Boom. Look at that. I'm impressed.
Let's see. Oh, he's flexible.
I really am, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, here. Who wants some red feet?
Joke, but yeah.
Red feet, red legs, huh? Everyone wants them? Here they come.
And the manly calves.
Boom. See? One of those. Yeah, my legs actually look pretty nice. It's one of the nicer looking things in my body. IMHO. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I can fucking, I can put my foot behind my head too. It's because I'm a fucking floor sitter. I've been a floor sitter my whole life.
Damn, I'm mainly a non-base Western chair simp.
Fuck yeah. All right. What are people saying about my legs? Let's go. Red used to have a fat hog. Yeah, what happened to it, dude? It's like I milked all the sauce out of it, and now it's just it's shriveled.
Yes, Allie really like it's like a pencil. He was sharpening that thing. And
what do you mean those are not feet? Their feet are in the picture.
Yeah, it's mostly calf, but and some knee, some base knee.
People, why am I getting so glazed? Tiller Nunes, fucking bro, you're asking this community if they want feet reveal? Of course they do. Not gonna lie, they probably look nice.
Well, you know, I mean, never let it be said that our community is not, they don't glaze us to the hell and back. Yeah.
They're a little like kind of callous. I got like a little bit of like hard skin in certain areas because I walk so much at my job. So I mean, as long as you're cool with that, you know. Anyway, not on the stream, okay? We'll fucking I'll shoot one in. I'll shoot one off in the Discord one day when I feel confident. All right. Let's see. But yeah, no, I mean, I again highly doubt it, but it would be very cool if Miss Futate here was our trans girlfriend.
First trans girlfriend. Yeah.
That would be fucking fire. And again, you would take that and you would turn it to like it would basically just be like a bait and switch. Like she wouldn't just be the Twin Tails girl. That would be part of her, but it wouldn't be her whole thing. It would be a legendary intro chapter. It would go down in history as the one where Nakamura fooled us. You know?
Yeah. Well, he's. There's not the one, but I was gonna say like.
There's also you're right. There's a couple. It would go down as another one like that. Yeah.
Another like another insane Nakamura like pulling the rug out from under you kind of thing. Like just when you get comfortable, you
know. The one girl, Emperor Sephiroth, the one girlfriend I ever had said I had a lot of girly. Oh, I see. The fucking manner, or the way that was typed confused me. The one girlfriend he ever had said he had a lot of girly mannerisms / habits. Never really understood how she got that impression. Yeah, but most girls I know like that. Now there are also the side of girls that are like, if a man ever cries in front of me, my pussy dries up instantly.
Yeah. And it's like, you're supposed to be my rock. You know,
run away from those one. Run away. But yeah. So do we want to move out of the traditional review segment and go to stream read?
I got any more?
Yeah. Oh, we got to do our subscribe bit before we leave.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I got a few more.
All right, a few more things.
Yeah, assuming that the most likely option she's not trans happens. Now next the introduction to the family chapter is probably going to involve twin tails for everyone, which is very interesting because how the short girls pull it off. Yeah.
Yes,
the week. Who's sorry? Yeah, working on a hair growth drug. So I mean that's more
Genius.
That's more
continuity.
Nakamura, Nakamura's he's thinking about he's thinking about things behind the scene. He's
Moonlight is currently fucking gooning about the fucking confirmed week pass right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. That is if that happens, if the next chapter opens up with like, oh, woe is me, I like Hahari's like, oh, how I wish we could see all the family with twin tails, but we asked you to throw away all of your drugs earlier. What will we do? And she's like, well, actually, Uto asked me. I don't know if you guys remember when you fucked up your hair with the bangs exactly 1 week ago in the year of our Lord 2019.
No, it'd be even funny. Like they specifically state it's like a date that makes it clear that it happened before the last chapter. What the fuck?
Oh god, yeah. Don't start fucking with the. We got like a Zelda timeline here where there's like branching like alternate realities and yeah. We got Thief saying he'd be more intrigued by a Rios reveal than anything because I show myself off so much. Yeah, I'm like a fucking corner store slut and there's nothing left to see.
Yeah, I'm keeping some mystery. As I say, it's what you don't reveal. It's more titillating than what you do reveal.
You're gonna get a bit of a Rios body reveal when we meet each other. I'm gonna put Rios in a mask, but you'll get everything else.
Yep. That's all. You can put me in the mask. Funny way of phrasing it.
No one cared about Rios until I put him in the mask. That's not true. But also the wording made it sound like it would be like a sexy photo shoot where it's just you in a mask and nothing else. Like you're totally.
I'll do like the classic V for Victory type.
Ooh.
Sign.
And meanwhile, the security guards are like, "You need to leave the aquarium now."
Wait. I need just a few more. I need a few more shots and I'm done.
A few more shots. This is gonna make my career. I'm gonna be able to buy my house with this.
And then you see the last couple images of me being taken away by the cop.
Should we handcuff that too? It's as thick as an arm. Yeah, we might as well.
Damn.
Yeah, nice. Do you see how glazed you have there?
3 cuffs. Or I guess 2 pairs of cuffs. Like both, one end of both are like on my hands, and the other ends are like they're down between my legs for some reason. But like they're off camera down in the bottom.
No, that thing is a dangerous weapon. The officers are intimidated by it.
It's prehensile.
Oh my god. We have a bunch of people in the chat talking about how they like crying men and they're cute. So this is some real like whimper for me energy, and I appreciate it. I did want to say too, in terms of, I see people saying short girl supremacy. There is a specific panel that makes her look so there's one particular one where she looks like it's like, oh, that is a child, right? Like I gotta find it. It's where she's like hugging him or something. I gotta find. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. That's on page.
I got it. Oh. It's 2019. Let me see.
2019.
Yeah, the bottom of 19. Wow. I mean, there is this one particular panel where she is like actually looks like. In fact, she kind of looks like an elementary schooler in this one. She looks way shorter. It's because she's bent over a little, but she looks like tiny. That I read this whole chapter and I got here and it like dawned on me like, oh, this is like a child. Like it really
this
really
is an embryo.
Yeah. Like, where are your parents, girl? Why are you fucking walking around town alone?
Now this is a little related to the Jiraiya thing I mentioned, but one of like there's a lot of runaways within that subculture. They're running away from home because of like a shitty home life or some other kind of like what's the word, strife with the family. But
we're setting ourselves up for disappointment right now because we have so many good ideas. Like her being a runaway would be awesome. We're like, oh, that would be so good. So she's like, it's like a meet the family thing. Maybe someone mentions like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's like a couple like chapters go by and it's like, where are your? I've never heard you mention your parents. I've also never seen you go home. You basically just like lurk around. Like where do you live? Oh, that would be really interesting.
You know, like she's constantly asking for sleepovers with different like a rotating like a I guess like a rotating cast of girlfriends. Like, wait a minute, why are you always asking us?
That would be wild. Fucking homeless girlfriend. We already have that.
A real quirk. Yeah.
Dude, there's so.
And then Momoha's like, "Damn it! I told you not to become like me." Like I was already like, before I even knew who you were.
She's got to be going somewhere to like, you know, do her hair care and shit though. So she can't really be. She did the classic. I mean, the strat in America, if you ever become homeless, is to buy a $10 a month Planet Fitness gym membership because then you got your showers, you got a place to work out, you can fucking live out of your car. That's what she's doing. She's got her 12-year-old Planet Fitness membership.
Allowance.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Obviously, that's definitely not what's happening. But I'm praying. I'm hoping and praying that there's a deeper part to her. And I mean, it's going to be really this next chapter after the break week is going to be very important because it's going to be the make or break. And not necessarily the make or break, but it's going to be make or break for the foreseeable future.
Yes, it's going to tell us what the trajectory of this girlfriend is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, there really is like a fundamental difference between reading a manga serially, one chapter at a time, and binging it all at once. I don't remember who that Discord member is who's like purposely waiting for the series like have more chapters so they can binge things. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I see where you're coming from, dude. That's it's definitely better. It's a more enjoyable experience when you can kind of just binge the thing and end it at your own convenience and not have these breaks or these 1 week or 2 week breaks.
But then again, I really enjoy being part of the community though. Like it's the same with One Piece. Like being caught up week to week theorizing, I think it's fun. And again, the difference here is like I may come off as like mad, but I'm like exaggerating for a bit, right? Like I'm not
you're passionate.
Yeah, nothing I'm saying is like a lie. Like it's all my real beliefs. But like if I was reading this alone, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I wouldn't be like, fuck this fucking character. No, I would just be like, damn, that's kind of shitty. But I'll lock in. But my job, quote unquote, is to like review this. So I'm not gonna come in and be like, yeah, guys, it's kind of disappointing, but I mean, it's a manga, so it doesn't really matter or anything. Like, that's boring. Yeah, you gotta fucking and all that's also. Review. Yeah, exactly. Fucking. You also have to. It's fun to be passionate about things, right? Like I enjoy and kind of miss being younger, where when you had a bad chapter of a manga you read, it did feel like the end of the world, right? It was simpler times. Yeah. So I like to kind of emulate that when I review 100 Girlfriends. Like if a chapter comes out and it's really good, it makes my week. If a chapter comes out and it's really bad, did he fall off? Yeah. But no, I mean, obviously he didn't
Hakamura or whatever.
He didn't fall off. I fully believe. I mean, again, he could slam out 3 bad girlfriends in a row and I would still be reading it, but I would be like, I'm getting concerned. I'd be like,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
we're in the Chainsaw Man Part 2 arc of 100 Girlfriends.
I think that he has built up a lot of goodwill. In fact, I almost wonder if purposefully he gave us more Akita before her because he knew he was going to do a more
I'm planning to put out a very simple girlfriend. So in preparation of that, I'm going to put this S tier girlfriend. All the character development.
Yeah. Here's your nuanced adult girlfriend for you fucking like character analysis.
For you people with the adult women fetish, here is your one scrap of meat from like
back to what we really do here.
Yeah.
Children.
Oh my lord, that was hilarious. We last stream where we were like, yeah, we got like the girlfriend, the middle school is like the biggest cohort within this cast. So like, hopefully next girlfriend is not a middle schooler. She's like one of the youngest one, literally like right down there with Matsuri and Shio.
Yeah, I remember having that conversation with Moonlight where it's like, oh, I didn't Moonlight say I just hope we don't get another middle schooler. Yes. Oh Lord, yeah. Well, okay. I mean, if you I think it's something. Subscribe. Okay, here you go. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when you come here and you like the video, that's only one part of what you should be doing. There's a set of two things. Like twin tails that you should be doing, which is liking and subscribing. Now, if you might be asking yourself, what if I've already subscribed? Wouldn't want you to unsubscribe, so don't click that subscribe button if you've already subscribed. But you can still do a set of twin things, and that is to like and comment. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I got. What do you got, Russ?
I was gonna be like, yeah. For my part, I'll be back in 3 months, humbly requesting a middle-aged swingers couple who just really likes Rintaro vibes, and if you want to see that, you want to see that wish casting, which is probably not going to come true.
Manifest.
Consider following, or subscribing, liking, maybe even commenting. That's not really related to what I just talked about. But, do it anyway.
Do you guys?
Because this would be nice.
Do you guys believe in manifesting? If enough people think about something hard enough, reality will rewrite to make it happen. Okay, it's not real, obviously, but like do it. Just everyone manifest. Woman in her mid-30s who already has a child.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh, also everyone manifest for girlfriend 34 to have a secondary character trait, please. Thank you.
Yeah, twin character trait.
Exactly. I'm gonna need at least 34 likes on the stream for girlfriend 34. Thank you very much. Yep. And now we can go back. Let's read some chat and let's go return to the courtroom and discuss with the fandom and the community, shall we? How's everyone doing?
Discovery is over. We are moving into the main trial period. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Objection! All right, let's let me get the peak image up here of my feet. Okay, no. Boom. All right, y'all. Let's feel free to shout any comments that you see, Mr. Rios, and I will do the same. You know what? Thief wants us to. There's a bunch of shit in Discord that I've been sent apparently. So let's take a look here. All right, Bow, I hope this isn't personal because I'm clicking on it. Oh, okay. Here's Bawa's Eru stuff, and you had the audacity to call me for 9/11 jokes. What? What are you talking about?
Wait, what?
And you had the audacity to call me out. Oh, to call me out for 9/11 jokes. What? No, I called you out for 9/11 jokes because you're in an airport. You can make 9/11 jokes whenever you want, just not in an airport. Yeah, anyway, Thief. What did you send me? Nope, that's the wrong one. Thief sent potential color combinations, he said in the chat. Is that in her chat?
I don't see it in the...
You lied. All right, you're going to have to DM... If any of you fucks want me to see shit, DM it to me, okay? So I don't got to fucking run around. But I am going to have to do not disturb, so it's not bloop, bloop, bloop on the fucking stream. But, all right. Yeah, here it comes. I can feel the onslaught coming. I always forget. I'm such a boomer. I always forget how to fucking change it. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
The tsunami is coming.
No, hurry, run! Okay, I got it.
Like the shoreline's receding away, so you know.
Okay, so we have Bawa with his points here. Allow me to read them. Her backstory has nothing of substance to it. There's no meaningful reason for exactly why she needs to have twin tails so badly beyond just I like them, which might be considered realistic in a sense, but it's not interesting for a character. Agreed. Her actual character in the present is also bland and uninteresting. She doesn't seem to have any likes or dislikes or any meaningful opinions beyond her twin tails. Agreed. Like my issue is that literally every panel she's in, she makes some kind of like twin tails reference, right? Like it's stupid. Her gimmick is one note. Everything about her twin tails, and she brings everything back to her twin tails at every possible moment. Yep, I said it before he did. To the point of narcissism, which I find unlikable and uninteresting to read repeatedly. Yep. Piggybacking off my last point, her comedy bit isn't that funny. This is more subjective naturally, but I found the circumstances around her The circumstances around her in the chapter funnier, like the background dialogue. Yeah, completely agree. Bao and I just actually are the same person for this chapter. Like we found the same things funny and unfunny. She doesn't have a very deep connection with Rentaro. I agree. The jacket being ripped apart was something to endear her to him, at least, but I didn't buy the connection as much this time, especially from Rentaro's point of view. I agree. And he also goes on to say he ripped up the jacket for her, which I believe he would do for anyone, but there's no spark. Yes, this one so far feels like Rentaro just doing his, like, he would take off his jacket and put it over a puddle for any woman in the world, right? I mean, but the problem is I need to believe that he has, like, a special connection, like he loves her more than, like, Rentaro already has a level of love for every woman on the planet, but then there's an extra, it goes even further for his girlfriends, right? It's like +1, +2, +3, you know? And so I need to feel that genuine, like, connection. And for most of them, and this was also an issue I had with Hasu, but with Hasu, it's crazy because I remember thinking with Hasu, I didn't feel the connection a lot. It felt like Rentaro was, like, tolerating her. This is even worse. Like with, I didn't know how good I had it with Hasu. Like, Hasu actually, you know. But yeah. Any thoughts on all that? And then I can move on to other things.
I mean, honestly, the only part I could maybe take contention with is like her backstory has nothing of substance to it. Like, there's no reason for meaning for why exactly she wanted to twin tail so badly. But like, I thought it for a lot of girlfriends. Like, a lot of them are kind of just the way that they are because they are the way that they are. Like, like why, why is Mimi so into her beauty thing? You know, why is Stu so into numbers?
Nature versus nurture in this series is crazy because a lot of times it's nature, right? Like Kurumi seemingly was just born with this food thing, right?
I mean, it makes sense for something like that, but I definitely do think that Nakamura has gotten a little too comfortable with making every GF's gimmick, insecurity, whatever, some inborn trait they've had since day fucking one. Like some things that are a big part of her personality were caused by specific life events. You know, they weren't. It's not all. Yeah, it's not all just like when I was a baby, I touched Hahari's big boobies, and then I became obsessed with groping everything.
Okay, so I gotta respond to Tease Day in the chat here. So first they say, isn't it funny that the girl whose entire joke revolves around her two and her twin tails actually only has a single layer of depth to her? Yes. But they keep saying, okay, so they say her backstory having nothing of substance to it is the joke. I understand that.
Really?
Well, I think that's stupid, but let me here's the problem, okay? I see this a lot. The argument where, hey, I thought this was kind of a bad episode of XYZ, and then they'll be like, it's not that serious. You're taking it. It's like, I know, but like, we're analyzing here, right? Like, I don't know what you want me to say. To me, that is like a conversation shutdown. Like, if you come in and say, but that's the joke, it's like, okay, well, it's stupid. I think it's a stupid joke, right? Now, again, I'm not like, I don't know if you think that I'm the type of person to like drop a series over one girl I don't like. You'd probably have to have like over half of the girls have like to make me not like them in order for me to, you know, we're nowhere near that. But this is a misstep so far, right? And like, to me, you have to think about the longevity. One of the things that this isn't like anger, genuinely, it's disappointment, because like this series, I've always gassed it up to everyone I know as like, here we are 33 girlfriends in. I know 34 now, but I'm moving back in time here. I always gas this up and say, we're 33 girlfriends in, and he has not misstepped even once. Like, every girl, for the most part, has so much character, so much depth. I feel like there's just infinite places to take their characters. And this is what, when I started the series, and I saw the concept, and I saw that we're going to get to 100, in my head, my first thing was like, surely returns must diminish, right? Like, there's no way that he can keep this up and keep it good. But so far, this series has been the miracle series. It's felt like it's actually genuinely like returned, like you know how when you're a kid and like the universe feels magical and you believe in Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy, like reading this series has like returned like, oh wow, magic does exist, because it's like, it's been so good beyond reason. I just can't believe how good it's been. And this is like to me, this is like a sobering, like, you know, you take off the rose colored glasses and you forget the magic and like, oh, it's my parents that are putting the presents under the tree, not Santa Claus.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, to me, if he missteps like this, It's the same thing that Rios feels about if they were to do the twins. It's like, you've broken the promise. The contract. The contract was 100 girls that all have some depth to them and are really well written. You are that is. I have high expectations for you, Nakamura. But I don't know. I don't like the shutting down of any criticism with, but it's funny. It's like, okay, well then we're gonna have a bunch of one-note characters that like do nothing in the background, you know. So if that's the joke, it's not going to last very long. You don't have a lot of longevity to that, okay? You have to think about these characters in the sense of longevity, in my opinion. And, like, how is Miss Futate going to be interesting 20, 30 chapters down the line but we can't give her any fucking secondary trope or trait because that's the joke. That's stupid. Anyway. Go ahead, Rouse.
I mean, true.
He said true. He agrees with me. It's over.
Shit. No, I'm giving the opposing side some of them props. You know, don't want to seem too, what's the word? You know, biased, whatever. But anyway, I mean, yeah, I definitely find it annoying when people do the, you know, it's just an X sort of thing. You know, it's just a comedy, it's just a kids show kind of thing.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not. I personally, I don't really see it being like the idea that the joke is that the character is
bad.
Well, yeah, but that to me doesn't seem supported by like the text or whatever. But
damn, dude, us arguing with Teasdown, this is crazy. It's because like everyone else I can argue with no problem, but when it's Teasdown, I'm like, it feels like I'm arguing with like what's a good example? I don't know, like Obama on politics.
Damn.
Like I know more than you actually. I watch Hassan Piker. Thank you very much.
Now, I mean, that's it. I do think that there is. I mean, part of the reaction to his girlfriend is probably like a mismatch in community expectations. I mean, definitely. I mean, I'm not sure how much you were hoping for a twin GF, but definitely a lot of people in the community were like, "It's gonna be a twin GF." You know, they were if this was the stock market, they were putting all their money down on it's gonna be twin GF, and definitely people were like very. I mean, I think that's coloring some people's like sort of disappointment with the character. Because I mean, a lot of the stuff that happened in this chapter is not super different than what's happened in other intro chapters. I mean, honestly, it is kind of like what Moon said, where it's kind of just that she kind of has a lot of the worst aspects of different girlfriends kind of all happening in the same chapter. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I did. Well, actually, let me pull it up on stream. I'm gonna share my thing or whatever in the recording. I mean, yeah.
What do you find? You're pulling up something?
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen so you can pull it up on.
Okay.
Your end. Yeah.
Ooh, this is bold idea. We'll assume my stream won't crash for this.
Hopefully, because you're not doing anything that crazy, right? Oh well, it did crash.
It crashed when I tried to play a YouTube video, but it looks like it's not moving.
Oh wait.
So.
Yeah, so I mean, I did like a little beat sheet rundown of each of like several of the girlfriend.
Can I make this bigger at all? I'm trying to make it bigger and it doesn't. Oh wait, am I stupid?
You not zoom in.
I mean, when I click it, it makes it smaller. Oh, here we go. Maybe this.
There should be like a full screen.
Yeah, full screen. It's still pretty small.
Damn.
It's bigger, but it's still.
Well, let me just.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Yeah, you zoom in on your end if you can. It's legible, but barely. How's the stream, everybody? Not crashing, I assume?
It should be a little bit better, a little easier to read. But I mean, yeah, for those of you who don't know, beat sheet, or like a beat in a story is like, you know, basically one unit of like emotional change within a narrative. And like, you know, you can kind of see, well, I got the one for the latest chapter going here where it's like, you know, we get a lot of characterization from Zeru.
Yeah, it's too small for them to see. I don't know how to. I checked it on the. Can you zoom in at all? Because I checked it on the. I'm zooming in.
I wanted to
that's better. You got it. That's better.
Okay, yeah. Like, I was trying to keep it focused to this.
For sure, yeah.
Bit of information.
Look at all this. This is, dude. Rios is the fucking motherfucking G, guys. Holy shit.
Let me move some things around. Okay, let's ignore that for now. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you would see we got different chapters. We got the chapters for like Mei and Sue and Mimi and Chio, and one for Kurumi to sort of because it was brought up that Kurumi was like braced whatever way. I mean, I guess it's more. This is more just like a sort of statistical analysis. Like, there's not any like major summary or whatever of what's going on here, but just kind of like for example, with Mimi's chapter, we do get more beats than what's going on. What happened in Eru's chapter. But definitely more going on. Like, for example, with Kyo's chapter, it was kind of like the closest, like, in terms of age and, like, maturity, whatever. We get a lot more stuff regarding, like, reveals of, like, different quirks, hint at her upbringing.
Yes.
We get some, like establishing Rentaro's, like, sort of, not that his feelings on Sheila, but, like, the sort of conflict he feels with dating his cousin and a middle schooler, and then, the feelings get resolved kind of thing. Or, like, with the Mai chapter, it's like, there's a conflict where he and Mai kind of, like, basically fight over how much they love May, and then eventually that results in the confession. But I mean, basically, it's just kind of showing.
This is
like,
good.
I, mean, like,
I like that you did this. This is really cool. I'm glad it is working. So thank God I would hate for my stream to not be able to show your hard work here. This is really cool. I was wondering when he told me that it was actually a good thing that I delayed the stream because he had so much work to do, and I was like, what is my man cooking right now? Wow. Yeah. I mean, to me, this kind of helps with my thought process on this, where it just feels like okay, so you had asked me, was I like super disappointed that there wasn't twins? And not really, right? That was something that like I was excited for, but like really, I mean, for the most part, looking at Nakamura's history, I would have taken anything, right? Like I didn't need it to be twins, so that is not where my disappointment is coming from. It's strictly coming from Eru, right? And like, yeah, I'm seeing, to me, I look at this chart and I see a lot more shit was covered. A lot more ground was covered in basically every other intro chapter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
mean, like,
good.
Like, I mean, yeah, like a lot of them have some moment where like there's a resolution to some conflict that happened in the story, where it's like I don't really see anything that I would consider a resolution to conflict. I mean, because really the resolution of the conflict is when hair clip breaks and then Rentaro does the thing where he tears the shirt off his back. But I mean, I consider that more to be a comedic set piece.
Yeah.
It's not really. The stakes haven't been set up probably versus like naturally consider that a emotional payoff resolution kind of thing. I mean, like again, like we mentioned, there's a lot you can read into the story to kind of make it like that. But like I feel like the text as it's presented doesn't really support that.
Let's compare her to Kurumi briefly, because I think Kurumi is a good example of like the abrasive one, right? So like for me, the moment in her intro chapter that fucking just seals the deal for Kurumi is when she's like spurging out outside of the convenience store. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Where she's like, fuck, what is wrong with me? And it's like, oh my, instantly human, right? Like if she, imagine Kurumi's intro chapter and you take away any sense of self-awareness. You take away all of the little things internally where she's like, why did I do that? He was being nice to me. He was just trying to talk to me. Like you take all that away and all you have is, oh yeah, I get hungry when I hear words that vaguely reference or sound like food, right? And there's nothing else other than that. That's what we just got for Eru. Literally.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's
basically,
yeah.
I mean, we basically got, the foreshadowing of her past insecurities, but like, not the actually. Now I think I should have put like the reveal. Like realistically, we get a reveal of Kurumi's, like for example, her food thing and kind of thing, and a reveal of her anxieties before they get resolved. But
right. Can I address a couple things in chat real quick?
Oh yeah.
So Lord Over Space says it's one chapter though, nothing's ruined yet. I just want to clarify this as many times as I can. This is not me saying Hakamura. This is not me saying he fell off. I completely agree with you. I'm very, very confident that he will give her more or make something of this, or that in worst case scenario that it's an intentionally bad character. I don't know why he'd do that unless he thought it was really funny. I don't know, but I'm very confident that this is intentional. I don't think that this is a mistake. I think he's too good of a writer for that. I know. We are, but to me, this is content, right? We discuss the chapter as it is, and regardless of if this is I don't know, going to be fixed. What we can discuss as of now is the fact that this is a subpar intro chapter. Now, maybe we get in the future a chapter that completely fixes this retroactively, and it's like, oh, actually that was like the whole point. It was bad on purpose to lull us into a false sense of something and then misdirect us into something else, right? Like that would be fine. But as of now, objectively, there's a reason that this feels wrong, and it's because it's missing like all of the normal beats that you get for a girlfriend introduction in this series.
Yeah.
And then you have Tuesday and Bawa arguing about if it's funny or not. So Tuesday seems to think it's funny, right? And I wonder if...
Well, yeah,
maybe,
I was
going to say,
watching,
knowing a little bit of Japanese maybe makes it easier, right? Anyway.
But I mean, like, when I was watching, Backtrack Reacts thing, I mean, he was definitely enjoying it. He was like peak chapter, peak girlfriend,
really?
loving it. Wow. And I don't disagree. I mean, I don't love it. I'm very middle of the road when it comes to this.
You can't say you don't disagree with peak chapter and then say you don't love it. What do you...
Well, no. I mean, okay, that's different. Okay. Well, I don't agree with it. But I don't disagree with it either. Basically, is what I'm saying. I'm like I said, I'm very middle of the road when it comes to this chapter. It's kind of like it doesn't really engender any strong feelings in me one way or the other.
But that's like the worst thing that can happen in fiction.
Maybe, I guess
the worst thing is to feel nothing. You either it's
that's
more
a common.
fun. Yeah.
I mean, that's a common sentiment. Honestly, I'm not sure if I disagree with it or not. Yeah, I feel nothing for that sentiment.
Have an opinion, motherfucker.
But basically what I'm saying is I'm very used to consuming fiction that doesn't really kind of arouse any feeling in me. Like to me, like having a character like Rin, where like I feel any strong instinctive emotions, that's like special for me. Like normally most fiction kind of doesn't really arouse any strong emotions in me. So it's kind of like
that's it. See, now this is a difference in us as people, because and it's not a bad thing in any means, but like when I watch or read something, I try my best to open the floodgates of my mind and heart as much as possible, because I want to cry when I watch something. I want to be mad. Because to me, feeling is the best thing, because we've talked about this before. I've gone through periods of my life where I was totally numb. I switched from various antidepressant to antidepressant, and I've gone through years where I feel nothing, and there's nothing worse than that. So I try actively when I read stuff to basically, I'm like putting my hands up to accept the spirit bomb energy, and that spirit bomb energy is emotions. I open the gates as much as possible. So if I feel a little thing, I take it as far as possible. So like, oh, that's disappointing. Let me go and rant about that, because that's fun. You know what I mean? I'm not actually mad, but it's fun. It's fun to rant, that's why we have a YouTube channel, right? But vice versa, if I fucking love something, I'm going to come on and be like, this was the best fucking thing. It's fun. I like living life like that, But yeah, Tize says, I think it's better to separate the review of chapter 222 and Eru as a character. Fair. I still even then I don't think it was the funniest chapter. I think
it's more it's just difficult to do that at this moment. True. Now once obviously once we have like a second chapter with her in it, a third or fourth chapter, then it becomes much easier to separate this specific chapter from her character. But at the present moment, there's no facts on the ground that allow that to happen.
Together.
We'd have to like be almost forcing it, which I mean, sometimes we got forced things, but
Emperor Sephiroth 2 said, "Damn, too bad we couldn't get backtracks as the defense attorney." Sorry.
True,
Rice.
yeah, I do feel like I'm not being the greatest defense. Well, I think I spent a little too much time researching and not enough time actually putting together my case.
It's like the bit in like those types of shows where like every like piece of evidence you pull out just makes her look worse. Yeah.
And I go objection to next time Rhett says something. Next time Rhett says something, and he's like objection, and he's like why? Because it's devastating to my case.
I'm crying. Okay, I need a break.
Yeah.
Can we go on lunch? Let's see. Teased. Don't worry. But I'll worry about that after reading 223. Yeah. I agree. A lot of it's gonna come down to that. Rios is used to nut. I don't know what they mean by that.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't sure how to take it, but it's a capitalized nut. Like I know
it. We also got peak Rios from Richmond, so we're getting. We're getting a little bit of everything. All right.
Appreciated.
I did get some stuff from Thief, and also Kirby wanted me to read his essay.
Actually, I do have some depositions that I took. Like I think I definitely saved a link to like Kirby guys.
I'm gonna go to Kirby's essay, and we
so
can
actually
just,
you pull take my
exhibit number A.
Yeah,
number A.
I'm gonna take my stream off so I can actually pull up my exhibit without showing them to you guys.
Gosh, fucking stop asking me how the stream was, Discord. I don't care. It's fine. How do I leave? Let me leave. Okay. It was like, can you please type a dissertation on how that stream was? All right,
Did it make you comment nut?
nut. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, am I? Oh God, should I like read this out loud, or do you have something to say about it?
Let me see it. I gotta wait for.
It's actually not too long. I suppose I could read it out loud if you want me to.
Yeah, you're putting up testimony from the case. Yeah.
Well, but you're the goddamn defense attorney. Why am I reading it?
Wait. Well, which side is it on? Because I think I got.
Oh,
I mean,
that's true. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. I think it's some stuff from the prosecution side as well. But yeah,
I'll
Kirby guy is definitely okay. He's on the defense. I saved his things. I can read it if need be.
I can if you'd like me to. Do you want me to, or you got it?
Wait, honestly, I probably need to. I need to do my part as the defense. So, as we know, Tier 34, the newest GF, People V Futate, who was introduced in the newly translated chapter, and I really enjoyed her intro. Point out a few things I noticed. Yeah, so we have our witness Kirby, getting sharing his thoughts on the new girl, his positive thoughts. A second opinion, a twin opinion. But yeah, so as we all know, her gimmick is her utter fixation with the twin tails, which is reinforced all throughout the chapter. They're constantly fawning over them, being proud of them, flaunting them. She even treats them like boobs when she's like, "My eyes are up here, buddy."
Yes, that was a funny line.
Yeah, obviously there are some implications you can draw from that because normally they're obsessed with something. There's a reason for it. And they mentioned how her opening scene parallels Mimi's in a few ways. They're both in public with passersby, and the main difference is where Mimi is actually drawing people's attention, no one actually really cares about Eru and her twin tails. Which that's an interesting juxtaposition.
That is okay. You know what, man? He's cooking. Yeah,
she's full of herself and in a very very what's the word? Customarily childish way, kind of anyway. So I feel like this is something intentional. Obviously, if Nakamura basically showed two exact scenes, but then one of them is fundamentally different than the other, it's probably intentional. But yes, you could hint that Eru wants Julia wants attention and to stand out in general, the point where she's desperate for it, but she doesn't want to come out. He doesn't want to look like he's trying, because as we all know, if he's trying to be cool, then that's the furthest thing away from being cool. But of course, he's trying to be nonchalant. I don't know if you guys are aware of that's apparently a new thing that the youth are trying to do. They're trying to be very nonchalant about everything, to the point where they're like, they're being emotionally numb as a
That's definitely new for sure. Yeah, we didn't cut to the fucking Fonzie fucking like in Happy Days. Like, hey, I'm just gonna hit this vending machine with my elbow.
In a very nonchalant manner. But it's also implied by her character design with her flashy piercings, frilly clothing, and she's clearly trying to dress in a way to bring attention to herself. Yes. Very, very peacock fashion, maybe even some might say maybe even kind of like poison animal fashion.
Objection! Objection!
Oh, okay.
You say peacock and no one bats an eye, but you say poopcock and society. Okay, continue.
Yeah, suddenly everyone goes fucking crazy.
All right,
you say I want to crack a window, but normally everyone, but you're on a plane and suddenly they go crazy.
Society. All right, continue.
But this obsession with wanting attention ties back in her twin tails, and in her obsession with them, it's clearly. Yes, her twin tails are quite obviously a distinguishing feature. Yes, it's the thing that sticks about her the most. Gonna take a sip of water for
Your Honor,
tactical reasons.
My throat. I need some water. Thank you.
Yeah. And it's possible the reason she cares so much about them is because she feels they're all she really has. Her only chance to stand out. And as a middle schooler, that would make sense, as children usually start to really begin developing a sense of self and their own style around that age. As one of the younger DS, it justifies why she's maybe so desperate. True, we brought that up several times. Obviously, a counter argument to that is that adults don't like to see that kind of shit. We've been through it, but this is a potentially, this is definitely. These are definitely featuring like a set of psychic dynamics that are taking place in this character. There's perhaps not. I mean, what's the word? Like they're perhaps not being displayed in a way that is kind of sort of typically compelling, but I mean they are there. But yes, I mean, this explains why she's so quick to fall in love with Rentaro. While this is just speculation, it's possible she's never really gotten the attention she wanted from wearing her twin tails. I mean, yeah, it makes given how she immediately assumed her hair clip broke, that Rentaro was immediately gonna basically.
Yeah. No, yeah, there is definitely stuff there. Like, it's just because, like, I agree with all this. You know, I agree with the fact that she's young. She's definitely like this. It paints a picture of like a young kid who's like desperate to be like accepted, loved. I just need to see that, right? And normally we see that. I feel, maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like normally we do see that in at the first chapter, right? I mean, maybe. No, I mean, not.
To be fair, I do think this is. I mean, ironically, it's kind of a situation where he's not really telling us this, but he's more like showing us this. Like, it's basically he's got the self-awareness of a kid, so she can't really like you know, she's showing off in so many ways that yes, she has these insecurities and these like deep-seated obsessions that are clearly, you know, coming from a place of deep, maybe not hurt, but you know, very deep. Well, insecurity, but normally, like, funnily enough, normally Nakamura is not this subtle about it. He's way, you know, he has the characters kind of either Rentaro is like being the straight man to their crazy antics, or they themselves have the self-awareness to kind of point out kind of what their thing is. Whereas, like, yeah, it's just kind of interesting to think about it. Like,
that would fix a lot for me if we go forward and we see more to her, but B, we see that maybe Rentaro from the beginning was like, I could tell pretty early on that there was more to you, right? I would love a conversation between them where it's like, you know, like, clearly there's like I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Like maybe Rentaro probably wants to know like why she feels so insecure, and he wants to help her, you know, knowing Rentaro, right? And I hope that that's mentioned, because that will totally fix it for me. If you basically have like okay, this will be her, similar to Uto's mask, right? Uto's character, you know, for her it would be, look at how beautiful I am, but really I'd like her to be able to be like genuine and be like, thanks, guys. You know, it means a lot when you compliment my twin tails. You know, I just well, that's all I need is just like, and we'll have to see. A lot of it's going to be like, how does she interact with the rest of the girls? Is it going to just be hair puns, using her hair to whip Iku's ass, and they're like, wow, it's so soft and silky? Or is it going to be like, you can get some of that, but please give me like something else, something that shows her that she's a human with a functioning brain that has thoughts that aren't related to twin tails. That's all I need.
Yeah. Now back to the testimony. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So where was I? I was like, Yelena more. Yeah. So her thinking their twin tails are the only way for her to stand out. You know, ties back into the flashback. Yeah. And yeah, she genuinely feels as if the twin tails are part of her identity and worth as a person, and that if she doesn't have her twin tails, she has nothing. You know, a person would just think of them as hair and not take her obsession with them seriously. You know, especially because he's a child. But yeah, Rentaro, however, being who he is, truly understands just how much he values pigtails, and sacrifice his own clothing just to ensure he can maintain her style. So in that moment, you could see that he sees Rentaro, she's giving up what makes him him. Oh, I guess interesting, to make sure he can have what makes her. That's something I have not heard or considered. Yeah, this is likely why she ends up falling for Rentaro.
Yeah, and again, this is a moment where I just need, and maybe this is my own personal thing, but I feel like most people are with me on this, right? I need to believe why someone would find this charming, right? Like, and that's a tricky tightrope to walk. But like, you've had that a lot with past girlfriends, where like for example, Kurumi's like obsession with food could be looked at as annoying in some senses, but like you see the positives. It spells out the positives for you, which is like, hey, when we're having like a meal together, your love for the food, your passion is beautiful. I love when I'm around you, you make food taste better. You make me appreciate food I never even thought about appreciating, you know? And then that's, to me, that's even, that's followed up with, or that's doubled up on with the Disney World date, where, you know, like, you see how they're able to, like, go out and have fun in their own unique way. You know, going to Disney World with Kurumi isn't about riding the rides. We're just going to try all these food stalls. There's an event near me. It's like a food truck in the park thing. Every like Saturday during summer, there's like 50 to 100 different food trucks that all park in this giant park, and you can try just a trillion different foods. And that sounds fun as fuck. You don't even need to do anything else. You just go and just try a little bit of everything. That's fun. I can imagine myself going on a date with Kurumi, even though she has like this hyper-specific thing, but she's also able to be human. She's also able to make comments that aren't related to the fact that she's into food, right? That is what I need from her. But as of now, I can't imagine going on a date with her. And what would you do? Like, I don't know, watch me style my hair. Now let's go to the hair, I don't know, like let's go get some color.
The hair salon?
Yeah, I don't know, like everything is hair related. Like you just, it's too one.
I mean, now to be fair, the Disney thing did happen close to 150 chapters after Kurumi's introduction. I can't really remember any, like, were there any like Kurumi-centric chapters before? I mean, I guess they had the I want.
We don't talk about beef tongue.
But that was a Kurumi-centric chapter.
Disney was just the first one that came to my mind. You didn't need that though, because to me, she was already very well developed. We could talk about the food eating contest if you want. She was already very well developed then. And again, I'm totally open to the fact that maybe we don't really do long arcs anymore, right? So
that's an unfortunate casualty of modern Kanoja. So.
But yeah,
I wouldn't expect it, but yeah.
I'm open to the idea that she needs a handful more chapters to be fully developed. I know that, but I think even most of these girls, chapter 1, you get at least a bit of a vibe, right? I think a good, if I'm what's it called? Steel manning. If I steel man the opposing argument, I'll say, like, I think of like Tama, where like, it took a couple chapters for her to have her arc where she's like, hey, maybe I do need to get a part-time job, so I'm not just like lazing around, right? Maybe we get something like that. Like, a volume or two down the line, we get like the, hey, you're really fucking annoying. I don't know who would say that to her. Maybe Sue.
Yeah.
Please, the Sue. That's what I need.
That would be hilarious. You'd be like, who the hell are you to be saying that this girl has her interests are one note and like you're literally into number.
That would be, dude, the autists are fighting. That's what I need, bro. Sue and
you really do be your own, huh?
That's my favorite, and even with Sue, I was able to just I dug it up like an archaeologist. I dusted it off with the little thing. I found a secondary thing to latch on with Sue, and it's her bluntness. It's her autistic bluntness. So I love the idea of Sue, I don't know, a couple chapters in, and she's like, you're really fucking annoying. I don't, like, oh, Sue, what the fuck? And then they just, I don't know, it won't happen, but maybe. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm actually pulling up our initial comments with like when we were reading, when I was originally catching up the series and I read. Then I'm trying to find your response to Sue specifically, so I can cross reference, because Sue is definitely probably one of the better comps for trying to understand what's happening with God damn, you did voice comments for them, so it would be really difficult to to
well,
read
I
them.
can tell you, I definitely used to be very I don't know, I was like oversimplifying Sue for sure. Sue was I chose a punching bag, and that was her for a very long time, and then through doing this channel, and I want you guys to know, I hope it's obvious that I am always receptive to comments. Like, I have been swayed so much on Sue and Matsuri from doing this channel and reading comments. You know what I mean? So like, it will inevitably happen here. I just hope it happens through the chapters. I hope I see something with Eru. But did you want to wrap up Kirby's? Because I got a couple things. I know Thief wanted to say something, and we can go through the rest of, and then read some more comments.
The final, this is the Ferrari Twin tails aren't just a hairstyle fashion statement; they're a way of life. They're part of her, no different than her limbs. I think Aries' fixation on twin tails has the potential to be a great gimmick, and I'm really interested to see how it develops her interaction with various other girlfriends. I mean, Now, I mean, yes, this does kind of come back to the idea that, I mean, like, she is potential woman, like rather than like, what's the word? Like, rather than it being right in the thing. But I mean, the most interesting, I guess, takeaway from me coming from this is like, I mean, all this stuff is true, and it's being the only real difference between sort of this and the other girlfriend introduction chapters is really just kind of shown to you, and you're kind of the reader are kind of expected to pick it up rather than it being kind of told in a way that is kind of more typical of the series, where things are usually way more kind of crazy and in your face and just big. So I'm thinking, I mean, it's probably that must be intentional. There's something happening there, like for Nakamura to kind of pull back the overtness of his storytelling and leave it to be way more subtle in that way. Way more like not giving you all the pieces kind of thing. Like, okay, what's my man planning kind of thing. But
so we both agree, if you took this at surface value, that it's bad, right? The only saving of this is the only saving of this is the assumption that there is more underneath. Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's an assumption. It's like, I mean, based on, like, it's obvious that there's more, that there's some, well, I mean, I shouldn't say
it is an assumption. We're assuming, don't you think? Isn't it an assumption that, like, because...
Well, no, I mean, like, I guess I'm coming from the assumption that there is no way that someone
we're putting trust in Nakamura.
Well, not even that. Like, even if I saw, for example, if I was just introduced to this story, it's like, if you wipe my memory and show me this chapter, I'd be like, okay, without any understanding who Nakamura is or who I'd be like, okay, this girl clearly has some sort of deep complex regarding like her image and her things. I mean, because we see that as a little kid, she's already being this focused. And I'd be like, okay, what's going on here? Like, why would a child have this much of a like obsession with something, with their image like that? Like, that's typically the result of some sort of like, childhood trauma or like some kind of like deep-seated misunderstanding about how the world works. And like, okay, there's something, that's there in the text. I mean, it's not like... You're right.
Well, Rios, there are two wolves inside of me. And one wolf is thinking about Nakamura's excellent past with character development and complex character writing. And the other wolf is thinking about the Island two-parter.
Yes, true.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So like so there's still a part of me, there's a level of trust and assumptions that has to be made here, because is it more likely that there will be more to her? I think so.
Yeah, the trust is definitely coming from the idea that from the hope that the things were basically the crumbs or the mysteries or the little herrings that are being sprinkled throughout the chapter actually will lead to something. And it's not just this kind of thing, but yeah.
I'm sorry, Solson, I loved The Island. It was really funny. You would.
Damn. But yeah, we hit him with a you would.
I'm happy for you though. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I think it's likely that we'll get more from her. The question is how much more. The question is will it bring her out of Sue territory, or is she going to be? But hey, listen, I'll say this. My F tier was getting real lonely, so thank you, Nakamura. Yeah, my it's going to make my tier list a lot more versatile. So visually, it's going to be nice because there'll be more filling up F. Thank you for that. Let me check on what Thief is saying here. Or you know what? Let me read some YouTube chats first, and then check on Thief. I don't want the YouTube chats to feel like.
TZ is like, I cannot defend Solson here. Like, sorry, he's not my man.
Thank you, Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. Oh, wow. Finally, I always felt like Tuesday was like number one 100 girlfriends defender. Like, no matter what happened, he was like, trust the process. You also hated the Island chapter. God bless. I know hate is a strong word. I know. Okay, disliked, right? That's awesome. There's two wolves. Yeah. Richmond, I did that for you. Once a video. It has to once a stream, once a video. We gotta have it.
Twin wolves.
Ooh.
There are twin wolves inside me.
Can we get like a fucking... Oh, sorry, quit.
No. Yeah, that's a very old joke. Like, people have made that joke a million times already. I'm not gonna...
I want to get like a fucking Twilight fan girlfriend who like basically a furry girlfriend, basically. Like she's going out during like the full moon and her fucking... It'd be like Tama but a wolf. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my lord. She's other kidding.
Dog girl, except she's wolf. Part 2 was boring. Yeah. Crazy first chapter for us to review. That arc. I can't believe we got a Sue upscale. We really did. Like I said, bro, there's two moments, and it's her saying, "Wait a minute, I don't care about any of this." I think during the fucking Fall Guys chapter, and then her not killing herself on the Ferris wheel. I was like, listen, man, I'm nothing if not fair. Okay, she's D-. Good for her.
I mean, Red likes self awareness, but he also likes self preservation.
True. Oh my god. A girlfriend in a full-on fursuit. Yeah, you can't even tell it's a woman. It's just a fucking fursuit.
I mean, he's basically just Tama, but like taken to the extreme.
Yeah. Like those nasty-looking fursuits. Like,
I mean, Tama's already in a fursuit. He's literally just her head is like uncovered, basically.
Listen, until proven otherwise, I will be assuming that is a butt plug. It has to be. It's controlled by the Kegel muscles of her asshole. Yeah. Let's see. A furry girlfriend would be kind of funny. There you go. Solson's down for anything, apparently. I am strictly positive, and that's cute. Listen, no, Solson, I like the strictly positive idea for like real life, but for fiction, this is my like NFL, right? You know how like my dad and your dad and Rios's dad, and I assume every dad is like, yeah, football, yeah, and then they like go to work and they're like talking about like the NFL draft, and they're like, bro, they should have taken fucking Durlander. Oh yeah, well fucking the Detroit Lions should have taken the fucking Justin Volangio. I don't know.
Yeah, this is all gibberish to me. As far as I know, all those are real teams.
I definitely Detroit Lions is real, but I made up like every other name.
Oh damn.
But all that to say, this is my sports. This is my Super Bowl. So like, I think deep within every human being is the urge to argue about stupid shit that doesn't matter. Okay, and this is my outlet for that. I come here. And like, rather than hate in real life, I hate on Sue and now Eru. Okay, give that to me. Let me have it. But spread that positivity, Solson, to the real world. Okay, go out and tell everyone. Yep. I want you to go out to your job tomorrow and tell everyone that they're all S tier. You're an S tier coworker. Ooh, yeah. You're an S tier coworker because you don't discriminate. They're all S tiers. All right. Let's take a look at what Thief was yapping about.
Yeah.
This is the color scheme. Oh, hey, this is looking Danganronpa. Here, check the stream in like 15 seconds. I think this is a Danganronpa character.
Oh, yes. Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, please do not let it be that Danganronpa character. That's, they're experiencing some their backstory is incredibly not safe for work. I do not want that fate for my girl Eru at all.
Listen, the more traumatic, the more I will retroactively like her, okay?
I mean, sure, that would be very much like it would be like the every time I try to bring this guy for a meme, I keep forgetting his name, but the famous chef who's always Gordon Ramsay. It'd be very much like going from like you donkey to like oh dear, I'm so sorry, I should not have said that. That's what would happen if this girl had a backstory anywhere approaching. Oh, yeah. I mean, that'd be darker than Kizuko's backstory.
Please, bro. That would go so hard if he opened up with this chapter that just divided the community. Everyone's like, oh, Hakamura. And then the next chapter is like a berserk level flashback.
You feel bad now.
What
like
happened?
A piece of shit now.
It just becomes like, it would be like, there was that one chapter of Chainsaw Man where it opened up with like a lesbian orgy. You remember that?
Yeah.
And they had to like put a fucking like just for that chapter you had to log in and prove you were 18. Do you remember that? that for 100 it'll never happen, but that for 100
girlfriends is in like a adult seinen magazine, right?
Yes. So, give it to me. I want fucked up shit. I saw Solon said Solson. I always fuck up his name. He said way earlier, and I noted it, but I didn't say it because I was busy doing something else. But he said something like maybe because we don't see the dad, we only see the mom in the flashback, right? So maybe we've got dead dad syndrome here. Maybe it's a situation where like the last thing that
he gave her those twin tails. He fashioned her hair.
Exactly. So it's like
if I get rid of these twin tails, and it's like my dad, he's gone.
That could be interesting. But then we have to format it in a way that gives her another character trait, something else, so that okay, cool, because you can't just only one of the problems is solved if you give her a flashback to explain it, right? Because okay, we know why she's like this, we know why she's obsessed with twin tails, but then the next thing is how are we going to give her something that allows her to have longevity for the rest of the series? She can't just be
Yeah.
twin. She can't just be in the background like, guys, look at my twin tails. Here's a chapter where we're fucking, I don't know, making noodles, and she's like, oh, don't they remind you of my twin tails? Here's a chapter where we're going to the park, and she's
Now,
like,
to be fair,
I had one more joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're at the park. They're at the park. They're on the swing set. All the swings are filled up. They're like, oh, what are we getting? I'm sorry, they're out of swings, and she fucking attaches her twin tails to the top, and she's like, I have my own swing, guys. That's basically what I'm imagining. Is just like that for her character. Visual bit.
Yeah, I mean, not to be fair. I mean, that's kind of like that's all predicated on the assumption that there's a reason to believe that her character would stay that one note. And it's like, I mean, like, is there? I mean, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously, in this particular chapter, her character was very one note, but like, is there a reason to believe that's going to stay the same? Like,
No.
Specific that we can point to in the text.
No, the only thing that brings me concern is, in my opinion, usually I guess, okay, so I can speak
Like,
from...
we can actually bring up, like, well, no, I was going to think, I was going to say the Chio chapter kind of has, but then, I mean, it's true that Chio herself is kind of very one note, but then obviously you have Uncle Hero, you got Rentaro being like, oh, I mean, it's okay to be a date, but then he gets convinced, you know, he works through it and comes to like a resolution of that conflict at the end of the chapter.
Well, even
there are other things happening that make the chapter itself okay, even if Chio is a little one note in that particular time. But yeah,
even in Chio's first chapter, if I remember correctly, there's a part where there's something about her like feeling like she always has to like be an adult, and then Rentro's like, you can be a kid, it's fine. Doesn't he say that to her? And there's like a panel of her like I don't know, because I remember I read that with try to find that. I read that with Allie, and she was like, it really hit her because it reminded her of her situation, because her grandma was her mother figure, and then her grandma died, and then she did the same. She actually said to Dylan yesterday when because Dylan's next girlfriend is Chio, because he's an anime only, right? So once I get him into the manga, and she basically said like the next girlfriend is basically my backstory, and I was like, oh really? But anyway, all that to say, there was depth, in my opinion, in Chio's first chapter. There was a lot there. Yeah. Let me read Thief's stuff while you're looking there. I think it should be noted how she calls back to other series' earlier moments from chapter 2, this daily life from Akko and Sue with her own twist. Well, yeah. So I noticed Pain Go Away is exactly the same thing she does, except Akko does it in a cute way. Akko does it. Let's be real.
Okay, well, I mean,
no,
okay,
this hair thing is fucking stupid.
But yeah, that's what makes it cute.
No, it's not.
That does feel a little bit like just bias against the character.
Objection, Your Honor. I hold him content in court. You can't do that. I can do that.
Well, there is no judge here. So.
Okay, yeah. So, personal opinion, I guess. To me,
I could see someone. Well, okay, maybe not. Okay, no. Okay, I was going to say I could see someone seeing what Akko did stupid, but then as soon as I started trying to formulate what, like, actually, no, I cannot.
The darling of the community.
Yeah, I mean, unless you are just like a day one hater of Akko, I can't see. Like, there's nothing about what she did in that moment that would be like I could see someone hating on its own merits. But
have a good flight, Richmond. I think he's boarding the plane now, so we might have to stop listening to us.
Yep. Do airplane mode unless we're willing to pay for airplane Wi-Fi.
Turns on. He's like, it shouldn't hurt. I want to listen to the city. Turns off airplane mode. The airplane.
Damn.
Anyway, what was I saying? Okay. What were we talking about? I lost track.
We were talking about
the hair
how
thing.
Dumb. Yeah. Yes. How dumb you find the hair thing.
So to me, this is something that maybe would be cute if it wasn't predicated by her being obsessed with the hair. But predicated with that, it just reinforces her obsession, right? It's the same thing as like, Sue intro chapter, hypothetical alternate world Sue intro chapter. They're doing a bunch of different tasks or dates or whatever, and they go to like, you can't, no matter what you talk about, it's gonna be number. Let's go get some food or whatever, and she's like, I want 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, and it's like, it's not funny. You're like a Sesame Street character, you know what I mean? To me, the thing Akko's doing is just like a cute, charming thing she's doing that she's probably done in the past with other friends and other people that she knows to make people feel better. The thing she's doing is basically a thing that other people do, but she's like, how do I work my fucking twin tails into it? It's like, oh my God. I don't know. The one noteness, it gets to me.
I mean, there is some element of like, you know, the what's the word, the resourcefulness, quote unquote, to be to force your particular obsession to every aspect of life. And, you know, that
that's
takes
impressive.
something.
Yeah, objectively, I'll give you that. Yeah. I also can't imagine that's really helping the pain that much.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless there's like some antimicrobial effects to her hair, or whatever. Like, yeah, I brush my hair just the right way to create like a static electricity that kills bacteria.
Jesus. Yeah, see, now that would be funny if her hair had like fucking goddamn near superpowers. Let's get another Kusari type girlfriend in here. That's like oh my god, I don't know. At this point, I'll take anything. Just give me something. Anyway, Thief. But yeah, he's saying like she's doing a lot of things. She is kind of, because he's showing her, she does the thing that Akko does, and then she also does the pinky promise that.
To be fair, the Bang Bang Go Away thing, that's not a thing that Akko does. That's just a thing that people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a thing. You know, I mean.
I've never.
The Pain Pain Go Away thing. This is like a English translation of the Japanese thing. But I mean, people do that Pain Pain Go Away thing in Western culture too, like little kids as well. But
I have no memory.
I mean, that's more awkward treating Sue like a little kid, basically.
Right.
Like
fair enough.
The thing, and then in this case, this is Eru trying to be all mature and like doting.
Well, I wonder if there's anything
thing.
to the idea that like she is kind of like a blendered up version of a lot of past girlfriends, because people keep noting that.
Now, to be fair, like if you make 33
yeah.
characters that they're good, I mean, like Kimari is also a blend of previous girlfriends as well. Like we mentioned that she's got Kyo's traits,
True.
Chishika, Hahari type like Arrested Development traits. I mean, like most of the girlfriends can be understood in terms of the other girlfriends by this point. So that's not really. It's more the interesting part. Yeah, just figuring out which girlfriends are they most composed of for this particular girlfriend kind of thing.
Oh yeah, Thief sent me the Chio thing I was talking about. Yeah, yep, this exactly. Yeah, you cannot tell me that Chio is even close to like look at this like
yeah. I mean, this is much more elaborated.
Yeah.
In Aries thing.
And it reminds me so much of. I mean, this is a classic. Like this has been done a lot, you know. But it doesn't make it not good. The little girl, and then you have everyone saying, "Wow, you're so mature for your age, right? All the time, you're so proper. You do all these things." And it's like you hear that, and then it becomes your thing, and then you don't get to be a kid, you know. That's already this one page has more character than her entire first chapter, Eru's. So again.
It's got more.
Could be a bait and switch. Oh, good.
It's got more elaboration on her backstory, but I'm not sure.
No, when I'm thinking about what makes me like the character,
what I would say is it every chapter has less diversity of character, but there's definitely a lot of character stuff going. It's just the same thing hammered on, but like there is character there, but yeah, I mean, like I said, like Chio's is more elaborated. It's got a bit more diversity.
We just got I got to interrupt because we got our first donation of the stream. Seanology.
Okay, Sean. Are you? I mean,
Let's
don't mean to be
restart.
I don't mean to be rude, but like, are you like deaf? Like,
no, he just got in here.
Well, no, he got in here about like at least 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, okay. Let me tell you. Listen. You paid money, so I'll summarize. Bad. Okay. I'll actually summarize. I'll summarize in one paragraph. Bad. Probably going to be better after more chapters. I assume Nakamura is cooking, or like bait and switching us. Either it's intentionally bad or it's going to get better. So as of now, very bad, very one note. Needs to be better.
Yeah.
There's your $2. I appreciate that. Thank you, Seanology. These days, it's fucking stupid, quote unquote.
That was also how I also reacted. I actually had in my notes like it's so stupid. I love it when she did the hair thing.
Yeah.
But,
I think this does come from, because for the most part I can roll with the stupid in this series. I feel like I've shown that right in the past. I mean, like I think this is probably the first one I've come on here and been like, this is a bad chapter, right? Like actually bad. My issue, like I said, is that my whole thing. I think everyone kind of has a different framework in their head for like why they love a series that they love. For me, my big thing, like my dissertation about this series always is that 33 in. And he still finds a way to make each one feel unique, interesting, multi-layered, not flanderized. I mean, that's literally what we always talk about, reverse flanderization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's the only reason I came out of this like with a lot of shit to say, is because like I'm wary about the series getting to a place where it is not that magic anymore. And as you know, for now it's been that magic where every character, even the worst ones, have more depth than like a lot of the side characters in like other harem series, you know? So as of now, with this one, it's like one of the first major L's I've seen. We will have to see. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, like, if I open up a romance novel about this character, I'd be like, okay, I mean, what? I mean, it kind of depends on what's the word? Like, I don't think I would read this story, but I would be like, okay, there's probably something going on there. If I had more time, if I had all the time in the world, I would read the story just to see what's going on with this character, why they are the way they are. Like, I mean, there is, you know, a hook there from my perspective regarding her character, but
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of like this is like the introductory bit where we haven't we're just kind of given the appetizer, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's some interesting, like, yeah, it's a very extreme dish, but I taste some interesting little bits, little hints of unusual flavors in it that make me go, okay, well, what's this? Like, why'd they decide to put that in there? Like, what does that mean?
I wonder if I came into this with a bit less trust than I normally do with Nakamura, because normally there's like again, like I've had like your Hasuas, your Momahas.
Perhaps you've been harmed, you've been hurt too much.
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say like with Hasua, with Momo, with even with Sue, there's something that I'm like, okay, I feel like there's a bit to gnaw on, right? With this, I guess I just didn't see it initially. And I think it was because it was, like you said, it was so understated, not as over the top as it normally is.
I think probably the way I would distill it is that we've been given the setup, but we didn't get the payoff. Which normally with a lot of these introduction things, we get both the setup and the payoff within the introduction chapter. Whereas like we're still waiting for that. Well, yeah, like I said, we're still waiting for the other shoe to drop, the twin tower, whatever.
Whoa!
But yeah, you keep talking about the other plane to hit
the second character trait has hit the Eru. All right.
Yeah. Let's hit the viewer.
Let me just swing through what Richmond's saying here. Oh my god, it's just a bunch of fucking. Until she gets anything, she's still F tier to me. Me to Hasu, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Here he's doxing where his flight is. No, not really. It's just it's a picture out of his window. I mean, everyone go find him.
To the geoguessers out there, that's as good as a dox.
Well, but luckily he's about to fly away from that airport. So, let's see. Solson. Oh, jeez. Solson. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait, you're cooking with this picture though. Oh, all right. Look at this. Look at this picture. I don't know. Who is this? Because I love them. They have the fucking Shinji Hirako teeth, and you know I like that.
Ooh. I'm waiting for stream.
Yeah. Stream. Hurry. All right, it's coming up right now.
Yeah, I'm about to see you. I can see the top of their head. Oh, okay, yeah. That's from what's that? It's like the demon school.
She's a little freak. Like I love her.
Some poor human main character gets sent to a. Yeah, people in tackling. Yeah.
Oh my god, I accidentally opened up Microsoft Teams. Shut up. Okay.
Oh.
Are we back? Are we back?
Yeah, I see it. I see it on the YouTube end.
Sorry. OBS shitted out.
Did they run out of space or what?
Yeah, people in tackling. Oh my god, my phone is so loud. I don't know. I don't think so, because I'm not recording. I'm just streaming, and I also should have plenty of space. I think it might have been all of Richmond's gifts, maybe.
Oh yeah. I
could do it. Yeah. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Oh, just in time for a $5 from Bawa. Hello, Bawa. Mwah. I love you.
$5 footlong comment. Thank you very much.
Damn, $5 footlong. That's what we call Bawa. He's hoping to get. Here's hoping to get we get some interactions between Eru and either Sue or Matsuri, the autistic, blunt, and defensive girls, respectively. Yes, I feel like oh wow! Oh my God! Why is all the money hitting now? Oh, we gotta crash more often.
This time, his computer can't handle. We need to get that new computer fund.
Oh my God! There was at the grocery store I work at. There was a fucking they do have those pre-built fucking PCs, but they're so expensive. They're like $2,000.
Yeah.
I probably don't need anything that intense, but I need like
Yeah, I
something.
mean,
something
again, like I mentioned, I think all he needs is to replace the RAM with some higher.
Are
version,
you gonna
like,
bring RAM? Are you gonna bring RAM?
Yeah, I'm still,
the...
I'm still playing. I
Fuck
still
yeah.
got those old RAM things that I don't need anymore because I use the 18 or 16 gigs for my thing. But
Yeah,
should be-
I know people
yeah.
that what was I gonna say? I know people that should be able to help me set that up. So thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, Bawa. Okay, yeah, let's get. Oh, geez, my fucking do not disturb fucking ran out because I did it for an hour.
Oh yeah, oh, damn. Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, it's an hour or 8 hours. It's like it's such a
Yeah.
fucking huge jump. Here's hoping we get some interactions between Eru and Sue, the autistically blunt and defensive gals. I would love that. That is a situation where like I am convinced that like her hanging out with them would make her better.
Yeah.
Because like they wouldn't. We need girls that wouldn't put up with her nonsense. We need her to have.
them shit.
She needs a foil. She needs a foil. I love the idea of Sue being like, I don't know, like she's gonna be like I don't know, fucking aura posting. Yeah, she's gonna be aura farming and aura posting on her socials. She's gonna be taking selfies with her fucking like twin tails, and then Sue's gonna be in the background like, I mean, they're not that great, and then she's gonna like turn around with like the fucking JoJo aura menacing.
What you say?
Yeah, there's a lot. I am excited to see the dynamic when people aren't putting up with her shit. I think that might help.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, as we all know, Rentaro is the softest touch you've ever done seen. So yeah, there was
Call that an enabler.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god.
He literally even had the sort of chance to push back when he could have said, you know, yeah, you look good with your hair down, but he immediately saw that, you know, validating her was the way to go, and he did that without any question at all. I mean, that was probably the right choice in this situation, but yeah, it's very Rentaro of him.
Why is Microsoft Teams still open? Okay, encoding overloaded. Let's un-overload it, shall we? All right.
Yeah, unload it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to our little picture, so there's nothing moving for my computer to worry about. Okay. Oh God. All right, locking in. Let me just go and read some chat real quick while I get back to my picture, so my computer doesn't explode.
Yeah, they're talking about the manga that pink-haired demon girl from is Welcome to Demon School. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely was very popular. I remember seeing lots of reaction channels going to it. And, I mean, it does look interesting. Never really got around to it. But,
I love those kind of teeth. Like, and I don't remember her name, but the girl from Keep Your Hands Off Ikozen, the tall one, Owuga.
Oh yeah,
my lady. Oh,
that was definitely a woman after my own heart.
Mela with the $5. I heard Hasua. I am putting on the gloves.
No, don't worry. We're not. She's not the one at the stand today.
Good news. Eru has made Hasua look like an S tier in comparison.
Damn.
Oh my god. I need
Steve RG is talking about you send an image in NSFW. Obviously you red can, but I can without.
Oh yeah. I can look at it on my phone, baby.
Not true.
I'm also gonna change back to do not disturb again.
Yeah, I was like, well, what is the relevance to this? But yeah, it's from an Ace Attorney girl.
Is it Clown Girl or is it Whip Girl?
No. Yes, it is Whip Girl.
Whip Girl. Let me go look. Everyone, go to our Discord and look at the NSFW if you're of age.
Yes. If you are not, wait. Whatever your age is, minus 18 years.
Ooh, man, that goes hard. Holy shit! I didn't realize that was gonna be that intense. I like the fool. Fucking eye bandage. What do you call that? Blindfold.
I guess she lost her case, so now it's time to.
Well, you better not lose your case, Rios.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh lordy. The stakes have never been higher.
Okay. Fuck, man. Bawa, more autism. What is he responding to? Oh yeah, more autism. Absolutely. Richmond, I can't give money. It's okay, Richmond. It's okay. Believe it or not, I value our friendship even if you're not giving me money. You see, I put you in the jury behind. You're one of my top defenders. You're right behind me. Let's see here. Mela, Richmond, and I tanking the stream. Yeah, your DMs are too powerful for my shit ass laptop. Believe it or not, I used to have a worse laptop. If you can imagine that.
Terrifying.
Yeah. I used to take 12 hours to render an hour-long video. Like I said, the money train has started. By the way, you guys can do a stream counting all the money. No!
That'd be a little quick, I think, but yeah.
Overall, most of it was from that collab stream, and so obviously we had to split it amongst all four of us. But like, I think if I combined without splitting it up, we've probably made like 500.
Yeah, about that.
But yeah, thank you guys again. You guys are really fucking cool. Welcome to Demon Stool. I see goated. What? Bob, what's going on with Bob? Someone, hey, one of the mods. Oh wait, he said nuh-uh though. He said nuh-uh. All right, Bob, chill out with the ease. Because, okay, Mela, this laptop is actually a gaming laptop, so I actually can handle certain things. I probably just don't have it optimized very well. The laptop I had before this was literally, like, built to run Microsoft Word, and that's it. It was like a college laptop. It had, like, nothing. And yet I still downloaded Adobe Premiere Pro on it, and I still edited on it, and I just, like, powered through the lag. It was bad. But yeah, glad you enjoyed the Whip Girl. Oh, thank you. But yeah, what else are we talking about? Is there? I mean, we're probably reaching the end of the stream here. If anyone has any, I feel like we've basically milked as much as we can out of Miss Futate here. Did you have any more lawyer bits that you?
I have. I got one more deposition from Solson, which I guess.
Oh yep.
Might be a little difficult to. I'm trying to figure out how to easily link it to you so you can pull it up.
What is it?
I mean, it's from yesterday at around 12 p.m. in the Futate Eru channel. There's gonna be a big block of text. I mean, I can share a link to it, but it would open it up in your browser.
Could you like screen cap it?
No, I guess I mean I can share the screen.
Okay.
So I'll just do that.
Bold.
And that means obviously I won't be able to look at.
I mean, if you can just like, can't you just like respond to it? And then, like, at me.
Well, yeah.
Well, then why don't I just go to it in the fucking...
Oh, well, yeah. You have to find it, so which is going to be might be a little difficult.
Do I have...
Activity.
No, I'm saying click, because you already know where it is, right? So why not you click on it and then respond to it? You know how you can, like... and then I can just click on it.
There we go, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm fucking smart sometimes.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, that big brain...
Thank you.
Divergent thinking.
Oh god, pause. I gotta get off of GIFs. We can't. Alright. Anyone can just crash our stream by sending me a GIF or two.
It's basically a DDoS for your laptop.
Wait, why are you saying not? Oh, thank god. I saw someone say not again and I thought the stream crashed again. I was scared. Did you respond to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put link.
Thank you, sir. Here we are. Oh wow! All right.
Yeah. So yes, my witness. He's saying right here. He's bringing up like. I feel like a reason I did like this chapter a lot more than others. Oh yeah, he liked it more than others. That's
insane.
Yeah, that's different. But he's a lot more than others. But also twins. And seeing the title was a Twin Tails girl instantly made me laugh and celebrate, which did make me go in the chapter with an incredibly positive mindset already. I mentioned I had a muted version of that reaction, not as much as like loving the chapter afterward. But yeah, the stupider got, the better got for me personally. But either or, while I was already sold on the title alone, I was further sold by how dumb the girlfriend in the chapter was, and the fact that everyone else hates her made me want to protect her even further. I mean, yes, that is. I'm sure there's like a psychological term for that, like the backfire effect, where when people what's the word, try to go against you like that, it does tend to result in a even stronger reaction for the thing being criticized. But yeah, anyway, this girl is incredibly stupid, and I'm all here for it. Further design is actually solid. Yeah, I do agree with that. I was immediately sold on her design at least. But yeah, I know a lot of others, even the you don't vibe with her, or even declared themselves her number one hater. Also agreed that her earrings go hard. Yes, definitely one of her charm points, I would say. Yeah, and overall, the only one I've seen that this taste her design overall is Richmond. But I'll just take that as Richmond hating everything about her. Like this must have been before you got into the whatever. But anyway,
yesterday at 1:24 p.m. So I read it. No, I think.
I think by now you had been,
because I started.
You made your feelings known
at midnight, like directly, like right at midnight.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he's also he's busy writing this thing. It took him like 20 minutes to get through it, and when he was done, he was like, "Oh shit!" But anyway, yeah, I can see why a lot of y'all wouldn't vibe with her. As in this chapter, she was incredibly one note. Yes, that's pretty incontrovertible. Like there's indisputable. But yeah, and while that is fine with me, I do know I'm way more simple-minded than what I expected to go. Good to be honest, than most of y'all. She also came off as rather pretentious and deluded about her appearance and general matter, and a lot of people negatively compared her to Mimi, calling her a worse version, which, while I disagree with that claim, I can still see where you're coming from with that opinion. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't consider her a worse version of Mimi, more like in the same characterological
Category.
family. Yeah.
I wonder how Minstrel would feel about Futate here.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably still in the main Honey Girlfriend server. Maybe we can actually. I didn't get the chance to check out their opinion because I heard that apparently they were having a similar, though maybe not
Civil War.
Extreme. Yeah, civil. Yes, yeah. It is a break week, so it'll be 2 weeks of this. But I'm extremely excited to see her meeting the other girls to see if they would change anyone's opinion about it, including. I mean, yes, definitely. It's definitely what I'm looking forward to most regarding this character. That will be where we get to see, a lot, like really just anything. Like we'll get to see where this character is heading, based what is like the big picture of this character for sure. And then in defense of her being such a pretentious, self-absorbed, one-note character, she is 12, and folks like Kirby have already stated that she is a character built with progression in mind, similar to characters like Nano or Chio. I mean, honestly, I think aren't most of the girlfriends built with in mind, but
just to push back, like for me, at least I don't know, like I had mentioned with Morikita that one of the things I liked about her is that I immediately saw the vision, right? Like that one, because to me Morikita was potential man, not Iru, right? Because Morikita, it's like instantly I'm like, oh, I can see the path. It's harder for me to see the path for Futate because it feels like, I don't know, it just feels so one note.
Would be things like getting her to stop obsessing with her twin tails and allow herself to explore other parts of her life. Like,
oh, that's so.
I mean, it's kind of like when I was like a 14-year-old boy and I was like super hardcore atheist man. It's like, okay, dude, like you can't just be, about that. You got your other things in life that are important to be. It's kind of like, that classic thing that people that age do, where they like set themselves on one.
My personality will be this one thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
you mentioned that you had like I don't remember how old you were when it happened, when you went very hard Christian shit, and it was like you were probably just as obsessed with making everything about Christian this and Christian that as our girl Eru is about making everything twin tail this, twin tail that. It's very, very, these are very, what's the word, like very, honestly, very relatable but cringy moments that most of us experience in our lives.
Richmond's plane is moving officially. All right, have a safe flight, Richmond. But yes, I see what you're saying. And if one of her arcs is learning to have other, I don't know, interests, that would be something, I suppose. But I hope. I like I said, I think TLDR at the end of the day, we've basically analyzed all of this as thoroughly as we possibly could, and I'm very proud of that. That's something I enjoy about our content. And I think that at the end of the day, the summary of this is basically we'll have to wait and see. But it was a very unorthodox intro chapter. And I really loved Rios's chart. That I think really spelled it out nicely. I think we know that one of the reasons I don't like it is because it's basically a combination of the worst traits of all my least favorite girlfriends, as well as her not passing the being self-aware vibe check being the vibe check being composed of being self-aware, introspective, and being able to pass the meet the parents test, right? So I mean, like, she basically, there have been girls in the past, like
it's as if Nakamura was in a lab putting together the girlfriend that would most would be the least, like, it would least gel with what Red is looking for in the series, kind of thing.
Really does feel like that, because again, I've said over the past couple of videos that I didn't care for Hasu, but Hasu was like a 50-50 mix, you know what I mean? Like there were things I did like about Hasu. I love the smell fetish part. You know what I mean? I don't even know if she has a she does, let's be real. But the smell obsessed stuff, I loved that element, right? So with Hasu, it was like there's some things I like, but I'm not exactly liking the whole picture. This is like every single possible thing like I don't like, basically. Even down to listen, sacrilege. I'm not even super into her design. I think it's all right. It's not my type. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's really what it comes down to. This girl is just not your type in every conceivable manner. That phrase was like, basically she's very polarizing, and it's like a lot of the girlfriends, they tend to not be. They tend not be this polarizing. I mean, you have ones like Sue, and I guess maybe Mai, who are very polarizing. But yeah.
Shoutouts to fucking Carrie. I don't know if I've seen you in there before, in the chat before. I can't believe Nakamura is rage baiting Red specifically. I would love that. I'd be honored.
No, honestly, that would be pretty cool.
And like I said, right? I mean, to me, the point of fiction is to feel, and so I'm happy that this series draws so much passion out of me. It makes me really, really happy. This is way better than a series where this is way better than what's happening to Chainsaw Man, where I actually haven't read a chapter in like 3 months because I haven't
read a chapter in like a year or two.
Can't be asked. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see how she reacts or interacts with the characters that actually have character. I'm hoping through osmosis that they can fix her.
Yeah. I think my last, main prepared bit is just a little bit of the history regarding Twin Tails. I didn't really go into that too much, but let me share my screen to kind of like show off some of the stuff I found.
All right, you hit me up with that whenever you're ready. Everybody, say a prayer for the stream. Manifest it.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's just kind of like, apparently, like, well, okay, like, there's a literal Twin Tails organization that got like.
Can you zoom in a touch so that they can see? I'm zoomed in, but the text is so small. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Like they literally fucking got like, let me see, like they did like in 2013 the Japanese Anniversary Association designated February 2nd with 2/2 as Twin Tail Day. Like I'm not like there's literally that's probably part of why the chapter 222 became about the Twin Tail girl. But I mean it's like apparently Twin Tails are like a fucking national treasure in Japanese society. Like they're like,
so that was something that I had considered that might be a thing that like this would be like what they're introducing here is like a whole subgenre of girl, which would basically it'd be the same as like if over here for us if it was like here's a biker chick or a goth girl, or this is the Twin Tails girl. That's like a genre, nice.
Yeah,
he's fucking eating.
Yeah. And apparently the word Twin Tail entered Japanese lexicon from this fucking Ultraman villain who has 2 tails. But
look at him. That's like a Godzilla thing. I love it.
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
But, I mean that's kind of like
peak.
I mean I was hoping there'd be like some deeper story to it, but it's really just kind of like
they were a few,
like they had like what was like Hatsune Miku as well. Sailor Moon were all really popularized.
Everyone look at his tags. Is there anything? Cheesing.
No, I'm purposely using my what do you call it? My work Google Chrome.
Fair enough.
Things I don't want.
You're one of them freaks with 30,000 tabs.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have even more. Like
Rios, we should dress like that at the aquarium.
Yeah, use a G-Rai-K shit.
Oh my god. Yeah. Well, that's very cute. Yeah, no, I want to see her have the personality to boot, right? Like other than like all right, let's learn why she's obsessed with her twin tails. Let's see, like I'm begging her to have some interests that are related to something else. Like okay, you know what I mean? Like okay, can you imagine asking her to do something? Like hey, let's go see a movie. It's hard for me to imagine her saying anything other than Twin Tails. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's how she says yes.
Like a Pokemon. Yeah, Twin Tails, Twin Tails. I just need her to feel like all these other girls are fun because I can imagine okay, perfect example is the Christmas stream we do, right? Like, I'm able to very easily imagine what will I buy them? You know what I mean? But like, not just the one note though. Like, I made a point with all my gifts to give them like Like Iku had gifts related to like the fetishy stuff, but also just like the fitness element of her character. Kurumi, it wasn't just food stuff. It was stuff. Like she likes music. She you know what I mean. It's like that's what I want to see from her. Just give me something else to gnaw on. Anyway, am I still looking at your stream? Is there something else to talk about?
I mean, not really. I was just kind of showing some
that is very cute.
images. Like things related to her fashion style, but I mean, definitely like what's the word? Like, I mean, Dry K's. Really,
so how do they act? Are they very like? Do they tend to be? Emotional breakdowns. So wow, landmine girlfriend. So she basically would just be. Now that would be interesting if she is like the fucking like. But then again, how do you spin that to make her likable? If she is if she's what I'm imagining, where she would basically just be like you say one thing and she's like, how could you say that? Or like, how do you make that likable and not obnoxious is the question.
I mean, the thing is, Rentaro was able to, because like that's what would have happened if he had said that, you look good with your hair down. She would have been, how can you say that when you're Rentaro being him? Now the other girlfriends, yes, they might.
Right, so it'd be the same way.
But then that creates conflict, which is great for story. It's not good for actual real life relationships. But, fun to see, fun to witness.
Same way he dealt with Kurumi, right? Where normally Kurumi is like awful to be around, but because of her thing. See, now that's another way that you could fix her, right?
I'm also imagining being a bit like Mai, for example, where they literally had to do like the other girlfriends who had. I mean, because like. Kurumi and Kyo were both like Mai, like we're gonna bring you aside, we're gonna talk to you about, because we had the exact same issues that you had, where we're like not down for this whole human interaction shit, but we'll help you sort of integrate into the family. So I mean, there is, I mean, honestly, it'd be great if the three of them came together and were like, okay, we're gonna help you, Eru, get like just like they helped me, says Mai, like we'll help you integrate in the family, because like you are like a indigestible rock that's been tossed into like been swallowed or something. We gotta figure out how to digest you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess that is what I need to see, because for whatever reason I'll be real, I lost the faith a bit when I was reading this. I didn't immediately think like, oh, this will definitely be addressed and fixed. I just assumed that this was just going to be how she was forever and no one was going to say anything about it. I don't know why I did, but I did, right? So, but like now thinking about it, like how when Sue came in, she was like really abrasive. They had to pull her aside, they had to talk about it. Hopefully we get that with her. And I will believe, because again, what brings me a lot of comfort is that the girl directly preceding this was one of his best, just exactly what I like to see. And so it is really, I feel like he's intuitively aware of like the two or not two is simplifying, but like I was going to say the two different types of fans of this series, the multiple different types of fans of this series. He knows he's oh, man, nice. Yeah. But I think he's aware of like, he's trying to please everybody. Everyone gets a girl they like, right? So like he knew this one was coming, so he gave like the exact opposite beforehand, So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where we go from here. But for our year anniversary too, by the way, I don't know if you know this.
Oh my
We're
God,
like
yeah.
2-3 days away. It was like July 20 something. Our very first
23rd,
review.
I think, yeah.
We're a year out from that fuck ass island chapter, y'all. And and like
what an anniversary.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Like for our year anniversary of this channel, he gave us the nuke. He just fucking dropped a nuke on the whole fandom.
We're about to see if it was a positive nuke or a negative nuke.
Are we meeting on a break week, or is it going to be the week?
No, it's going to be next week.
Yeah, so it'll be right before. Damn, that would have been.
Yeah, honestly, that would have been a nice time. Like, thank you, Nakamura, for doing that for us.
He did that for us. All right. Well, I believe we're entering the natural endpoint of the stream, y'all.
Yeah.
If you would like to put some comments in the chat, I will. We can swing through them here and Disney dip.
Yeah, Disney. It took me a second to metabolize that Disney dip. Yeah,
I did not mean to say Disney. I meant to say what I was going for was Disney dip, but
okay.
Disney dip doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. That's why, because normally you would say Disney dip, but then I was like, wait a minute, he didn't say that. He said something else.
Either Discord fucked me or I slurred my words. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mela did drop $5 and say when we were shitting on. Well, again, I wasn't even really shitting on Hasu. I just said Hasu was 50% good, 50% bad for me. And
they are down to fight. They're like waiting, like just say the word.
Positive, like even a little bit of. If you're saying she's anything less than an A+, girlfriend, an S tier girlfriend. I'll find your house. Yeah, you're gonna fucking sniper wolf Jax films me, huh? I'm defending my pup. Square up, chaos squared. Listen, she's fine.
I'm not that hard on Hasu.
I'm not even either. I think she's like a B minus C plus. Isn't that fair? I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Tier list now. What letter is she for you?
For Hasu, I'm probably in middling tier. Like I'd probably like
me too.
Like C-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that I'm more vocal about my opinions.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's because I don't want to get beat up. Now I'm gonna get beat up because I verbalize my opinions, my normally non-verbal opinions.
Yeah. It's you have to use the fact we're between a screen, Rios. They can't beat you up. You'll be fine. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna fight for Hasu. Remember, I'm actually Nakamura. I engineered. Oh yeah. Bawa is Nakamura, and he engineered Eru to dismantle me.
Damn.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Like yeah, he was doing like an undercover like thing where he was getting to learn all of Red's main like.
I watched you for exactly a year.
I even joined your Discord and interacted with you, just and pretended to be like your mirror, just so I could know.
He's
like
fucking...
yeah. Once you said this guy is just like me, I knew I unlocked. I downloaded your like move set.
Yeah, oh my god, he's fucking. It cuts to like a shot of him like wrapping the fucking like the yarn around the push pins that attach from fucking one sticky note to another, and it says like meet the parents test, self-awareness, like all the things that.
Oh my lord!
Hates me, hates Sue. One note, we will combine everything. Clearly isn't as into Vocaloids as Rios. Wait, what were you saying?
I was like real Professor Utonium mixing together all the different ingredients.
Absolutely. You are not missing much in Chainsaw Man Red. It's fallen off so badly. Yeah, it's every once in a while. I'm curious. I mean, I want to know what the Death Devil looks like. I'm curious about that. When that comes, I'm curious. Yeah. But yeah. I need you in my corner.
Turns out the Death Devil was you all along, viewer.
Holds up a mirror. The second time I made that joke in this stream. That's just so stupid. That's Eru's birthday, most likely. Oh, the fucking day.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, February 2nd.
Yeah, February 2nd.
Let's go. Quick, gather your tsunderays and spirit energy for the stream. Yeah, that was when I was like, pray for me. I heard the despair in Red's voice. Yeah. Uh-oh, I have to click the view screen button again. Here we go. Let's see. Nakamura, you son of a bitch. You did it again. Yes, Jay. Sorry, I've been in a fighting mood. I'm usually pretty chill. That's fine, Melly. You can like. I'm happy that you love Hasu, and again, I have no problem with Hasu. Hasu is. I just want more from her. I like exactly half of Hasu. I like the sniffy. I don't like the detective. People get on me about that. I'm sorry. And I agree, she would need something else. I'm not saying take away the detective and then don't fucking replace it with anything. I just don't like the detective. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was gonna say, are you live?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, Luke did mention, Hairpocalypse 2 is coming. That could
honestly, yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, that would be an interesting. Okay, hold on. Whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah, she gotta like her hair becomes her greatest enemy. She has to
shit.
Like, we're gonna have to cut your hair, Arrow. He's like, no, I'd rather die than cut my hair. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna cut it.
That would actually go really hard.
And then the chapter and like it ends on a cliffhanger, or not cliffhanger, but like on like an unresolved note. He's like, I'm sorry, I had to do what I had to do, and you should have done nothing.
Oh my dude. Imagine, you're brand new to this fucking polycule, and the first thing you do is you almost end the world again. You know, like oh my god, that would be such a fucking eye-opening moment for her. Like she goes there, and because we're assuming that they're all going to use the hair growth drug to do twin tails. So she joins the fucking polycule. They're doing that, and she's like, oh, let me get some of that. I don't know, because it was that mixed with the hair tentacle drug, right? I don't know. Somehow she fucking accidentally recreates the Hairpocalypse, but it like goes differently.
The Kusari crazy explanation, like
oh my God.
Troll ass logic about.
She's so obsessed with her twin tails that it's the hair growth drug is quintupling in power. Yeah. It could be like
sextuple tails.
It could be a whoa. that would kind of go hard. She's like Doc Ock with her fucking twin tail. Like they become
Honestly,
like,
yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that would be cool as that would be cool. All right. I'm down. I want that. That would go hard, actually.
Oh yes, that would.
Imagine her like crawling
and
around on her hair.
They have a mind of their own, just like the Doc Ock arms.
Oh my god! Oh, and instead of, do you remember how like with Nano? Oh shit! Because with Nano liked it, and like I could see her liking it. Like, oh, it makes my twin tails even more beautiful because I can move them around. But then of course, Jesus Christ, I stroked out on her name. Yeah, thank you. Kusari would have to be like, tell her the same thing she told Nano, which is like, oh, your hair it's more chance of falling out the more you use it, right? And I think that would stop her dead in her tracks, unfortunately.
Like, what is this poison?
Why did you fucking give this to me? Oh, yeah. I want to see her spurg out, like, to such a degree that they need to, like, put their foot down and be like, Rentaro, I don't know what this one is.
Yeah. We talked about how, like, we want to see a girlfriend makes Rentaro go. But what about when it makes the girlfriends go like, yeah, okay, actually, no, we're not going to let you add this one to the
Right, and then what does he do? Because he's caught in between. Ooh, right, because he's been lucky so far. They've all always said yes. Oh, shit. And it won't happen. But with this one, I think it might happen eventually. That could be an interesting plot point, but
it's like he has to go on a whole arc where he has to, like, protect her from the other girlfriends or something.
What the fuck?
He's going on the run. You and me, we're gonna have to figure something out for a second. Like, yeah, we'll figure it out in the end. But like right now, we have to kind of.
He would find a way to take upon all the punishment onto himself. He'd be like, he'd be like, whatever problems you have with her, just filter them through me, okay? Oh shit, that would be interesting. She's in. Let me see. Correction. Oh, congrats on the anniversary. Thank you. Oh, is everyone saying what? Oh, I think everyone's saying what to us. Having or us being the 1 year anniversary of our stuff. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through here. Congrats on the anniversary. Red with her. Yeah, I already got that. Correction. Mai was brought aside to improve her behavior, not Sue. Oh yeah. So I was.
I think I was talking about mine. I think, or I'm not.
I think I said Sue. I said Sue. Oh, okay. But I think I was thinking of the chapter where Sue is in the classroom and she's like mad that she can't remember their names and connect with them.
I'm pretty sure that was like her girlfriend introduction chapter, or either really close to it, like. It was within close. A couple of chapters of that.
Yeah. I do like Hasu to no one's surprise. Solson, here's my question: is there any that you don't like at all? Genuine, real? Because I'll keep bringing up the syndrome. If you like all of them, you don't really like any of them, right? Let's see. Okay, this stream was peaked just like all the other streams. Thank you for the government mandated glaze, Tiller. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. She will eventually be triple S. You will see. Hasu, I believe. I want to see more. Like I said, the thing that I want to see from Hasu really badly is. Again, it probably won't be her period, but there was something else you mentioned where no, remember we talked about like something happens to her where
sorry, because period, it won't be her period. I'm being dumb.
It's something that happens to her that like amplifies her sense of smell to like a ridiculous degree. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to see. Like where she's essentially Superman. Like, and this series could do it. It's done weirder things, right? It's like I want to see like a situation where like she's like I can smell your cells dividing. And that would be fun. But only I don't know. That happens to her like once a year for some reason.
When she goes in the heat or whatever.
Ooh, yes. Fami Chan. Yeah. Fami's cute. I like in Chainsaw Man Part 2. You probably didn't even meet Fami, Rios. You probably like her.
No, I saw her. I'm pretty sure.
Did you meet Fami?
She's cute.
Real Fami. Yeah. I'm sorry. So there was.
Okay. I didn't even know.
So the one that was calling herself Famine was not actually Famine.
Damn.
And actually, was that actually Death? I don't remember. Now I'm forgetting. I literally don't. She was something else. I think she actually might be Death. But like when I said look what she looks like, I meant like how she fights and stuff. I genuinely don't remember. It's been so long since I've ever. She's something else. I think she's like main villain, and then the real Fami is like some fucking freak. Not, she's like a little it's what the fuck is that author's name again? Fujimoto. It's Fujimoto's specialty, like an anxious girl, like Kobani, basically. It's like super anxious, like shaking, like that's Famine for some reason. I don't know, bro. He's pulling shit out of his ass.
Her blood sugar level is way too low.
She's very cute though. She's like a shaking, scared chihuahua, basically. But yeah, Hasu is the best derpy detective.
I mean, yeah, of the derpy detectives,
of all the derpy detectives. I don't think she's anywhere. Are we talking about this? Wait, okay. This is an interesting take. Michael Buono. I don't know if I've seen you here
Buono?
before. Honestly, I don't think she's anywhere near as bad as Sue was. That's interesting. I think they have basically the exact same character level in terms of their introductions, right? It's just it's the only difference is what.
No,
they're
to be
obsessed
fair, I would say Sue's character introduction was a lot more like meaty. There's a lot more going on
with.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, when I did my little beat sheet, we get to see, we got to see like things about her backstory and like more, more than just like a couple panels of her backstory. We get to see more hints at. We get to see time, like it occurred over a longer period of time because like for all we know,
because he left and got his fucking like suit.
Yeah, like, I think there's like I think it was like a separate day. Like, but for all we know, the Arrow chapter happened within the span of like 3 hours. Like,
God, not even, bro. Like they met, they walked to that fucking like place where the view was nice, and that was it. This chapter realistically could have happened in like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you are Nakamura, you would love these characters, and I hate him. Well, I'm not Nakamura. Oh, we're talking about Bawa.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, probably.
I mean, now also applies. But yeah, you already answered. But right, there was Desmond Malone did say something. Like, I mean, by that logic, that means Rentaro doesn't love his girlfriend. But I mean, obviously, the obvious solution there is that Rentaro is just
inhuman.
Beyond, yes, he's beyond human. As God is like omnibenevolent to all his creation, Rentaro is like that to all his girlfriends.
Well, it's it's like how they talk about how could heaven work, because if everything is good, there's no compare. Like the Good Place, the show The Good Place tackled this, where they get to heaven and like it's like comically good to the point where people are like drugged out zombies, right? Like they and like the people who like run heaven in that show, because it's like heaven and hell are run like offices basically, right? In that show, and so like the people who run heaven, they desperately keep trying to make it better because people are getting like numb to all the good shit, right? So they're like, oh, well, maybe we just make it so you're constantly orgasming, that's unironically one of the like they're like constantly orgasming. They're fucking like, I don't know, the air tastes like candy. It's just like basically they just keep adding shit, so they get to heaven and everyone's like a coked out zombie basically, and like so, but real heaven, you would assume, it doesn't follow those rules, right? It's so that's Rentaro, right?
It's more like peaceful fulfillment and satisfaction rather than just pure positive stimuli kind of thing.
I think us mortal humans, we wouldn't be able to truly love everyone at the same level like that. Because to me, if I loved my best friend at the same rate that I loved random man on the street, it wouldn't. I can't imagine that. You know what I mean? But Rentaro's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rentaro, I'm sure he has hates, right?
The god of love.
The guy.
I remember.
Good.
Yeah, I remember because I think during Sue's chapter that like Sue basically asked him, like, "Don't you have something you hate?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do I have something to hate?" And he immediately goes to, "Yeah, the god of love."
I need to
It's like his
reread that.
canonical #1 nemesis.
That's awesome, dude. Well, you know what? The first thing that I thought of was actually that guy during the food fest or the food competition. Someone said something? Oh yeah, because she was eating rice, and they were like, "What a fucking idiot eating rice." He's like, "What did you say?"
Yeah.
So I mean, that guy, that's his fucking that's his like comparison. What's it called? That's
he's like that to every guy who does who like presents any harm to his girlfriends. Whereas with the god of love, I don't think the god of love has ever tried to hurt any of his girlfriends. Yet Rentaro is still very.
I'm surprised. I guess it's because his mistake has put them all in. Like theoretically, they could all die, right? Like if he decided
he's
to
put them in a very precarious situation where it's like literally all on his shoulders.
But there's also an interesting dynamic between their relationship, because he also, weirdly enough, is thankful because he is in this position where he's able to have 100 soulmates. So it's like, okay, you fucked up, but I'm gonna make it work because I'm him. But you fucked up, and I don't like it. Yeah. All right. Do you have any final chats to look at, or should we wrap?
I mean, Thief RPG was mentioning that, like apparently, well, I shouldn't say apparently. I researched it myself. But yeah, the reception for Sue was definitely a lot more positive, especially after autistic members of the community spoke up and stuff like that. So I mean, I'd be interested in if like people who can really relate to Eru started to bring, because I can't remember anyone who like truly relates to Eru coming up so far. Yeah, mostly
Well, the nice thing with Sue is that it's like a special interest. It's a stupid one, but it's a special interest. This is like vanity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's less defensible to me.
I guess.
Until we know the reason, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, you know, like out of the two between Sue and Eru, Sue is more interesting to me because, okay, like, hear me out, right? Okay, imagine I think I've mentioned this guy before. There was a guy at the college I used to go to who was like just as autistic as Sue, and his thing was CB radios. He was super into old CB radios, and he would talk to us about CB radios every day. It got annoying, but it's kind of interesting, right? I mean, like, yeah, give me the fucking dissertation on the history of CB radios, right? I'd rather talk to that guy than this girl about her fucking hair. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, would it be different if we knew more about hairstyling?
Maybe.
Fashion stuff? Maybe. Yeah, like the maybe.
So that's okay. I got it. So
the answer to us guys
tend
not to care as much about that kind of thing. So we can't, like, the language of fashion. We're a little less fluent in. We can't read into as much as what's going on as probably what's there. I mean,
so if that's what Nakamura wants to do, here's what needs to be done, right? You don't just make it the Twin Tails girl, you make it the hairstylist girl. Okay? You make her into cosmology. You know what I mean? Like,
to be fair, that's something that could happen.
True. But I'm saying, right, I want to see her, if the bit is going to be, okay, she's really into her hair, rather than everything she says being a Twin Tails pun. Have her talk about what products she uses. Have her talk about like methods of hairstyling and like, oh, you want to do this to like have her talk to Mimi and they're like in the background talking about like ways to prevent split ends and like the best.
That would show that she has. I mean, even if she has a very like zeroed in focus on something, she can still communicate and express her interest with people who have the same special interests. She can be what's the word, like, I don't know, she can relate to people. I don't know, like she can build relationships basically with other people.
That would make it way better. Yeah, yes, build relationships, but B, show me that this isn't just like, I don't know. Like, I mean, okay. So one thing that would make it better is that she at least worked for these Twin Tails, right? In the same way that Mimi worked for her beauty, right? Like, she's not just, her parents aren't just doing this for her, right? I'd like to see it that, every morning she has like this stringent routine. She's like she knows she's got her brands of hair care that she like swears by. That would make her a little more likable.
Yeah, that would definitely be way, but add stuff to her character,
Yeah, so that's what I need to see. If you want to make her the hair girl, then make her the hair girl, But not just the Twin Tails girl, the hair girl. Broaden it. It's better to be. Don't zero in so much that you lock yourself.
Maybe if you turn into a world unto itself, that could be interesting. But that would be harder to do than broadening it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, if you zero in so hard, you can lock yourself into like a writing cage, like you've made her think like, let me think of an example. Like, okay, let's say, okay, two possibilities, right? Like, here's the girlfriend that I just invented. She is like a pro Smash Brothers Melee tournament player, and all she talks about in her first 3 chapters is Smash Brothers Melee and how Fox no items, Final Destination, all these jokes, right? And then you get to a point where it's like, oh shit, I should have just made her a gamer. I should have like broadened that out a bit. Now I've locked her into like all she fucking talks about is Smash Brothers. It's better to give yourself more options. You want to be able to go in any direction possible with her character and not zero in so much that you're like trapped in the bottom of a pit, And that's what it feels like to me. Because it wasn't just, oh, I'm really into my hair and here's all these different styles that I like. Imagine a hair girlfriend and every time she shows up, she's got a different hairstyle.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be something.
That'd be already more interesting. Chapter 1 as a premise, right? So, like, anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Final thoughts, final comments. We got a $2 from Shawnology.
Well, yeah.
Her hairstyle reminds me of
bringing up the wrestling and coming full circle.
Okay, excellent full circle. Should I Google this person?
See, you got Bianca Belair.
Let me check. All right, your $2 has earned you a Google, my friend.
You're paying. That's how much it costs for us to look up.
This one, y'all. Every time I Google, there's gonna be something. Okay, bigger by. Okay, this is an old fucking really fucked up story. This one actually isn't as fucked up as the Naruto one that I mentioned a couple streams ago. This one is just It's like, I don't know, some fucking like wandering sorcerer like puts a curse on this girl, and then she just like basically gets like super into like, I don't know, large insertion play, and it just like it goes out of control basically. So if you want to, it's hard to find. It was like the original place it was posted was deleted, and I always have to like find it on some like fucking random third party reposted website. But you know, if you're into like large insertion stretching type shit, go at it. Anyway, I always have to explain myself because I keep forgetting to go on what's it called? What mode can you go on to? Incognito.
Yeah.
I really should, because one day there's going to be something that I've Googled that is hard to defend. I hope not. But you know. Wait, this isn't a. I guess I gotta put. Did Kanye West date this person?
Maybe. Yeah.
What the fuck? Who is this? Her hairstyle reminds me. In what way?
I don't see. Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, I mean, there are some images of her having twin tails, but like they're not really. They're not very. They're not very flowy. Like they're not very like long. They're curly hair. They have very curly hair. So.
Oh wait! Oh my God! Is this the one? Is this the girl that just had her tits out at the fucking?
What?
Oh my God, guys! Don't make me Google it. It is. It's the girl that was like damn near naked at the fucking. Did I Google the right person?
I mean, it's Bianca Belair.
Oh, did I?
She's a wrestler.
Oh, it fucking auto-completed. Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys. It fucking auto-completed, probably because, you know, everyone wants... Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing.
Bro.
Woo, my God. It auto-completed to fucking Kanye West's, like, girlfriend or ex or something.
What the hell? How did... Hey, you just type it in one letter at a time.
You're being mean to me, bro. I'm very, very, very bad at multitasking. Oh, wow. He's muscly. Did you guys see that fucking tit in the corner? Hopefully that doesn't get us in trouble. I mean, she wore it to fucking, what was it, Met Gala?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is impressive. Jesus Christ. That's long. Man, that can't be a fucking a good idea in a wrestling match.
I mean, it's an obvious target, so you know that you know what your opponents are going to go after. Like better defend against it.
Woo!
It's like a lure.
Oh Lord. Yeah, okay. So I think what happened there, to defend myself, is that usually 9 times out of 10 I type in like the first name, and then like the autocomplete just like takes me to where I need to go. So I think I was in the middle of talking at the same time, and I was hoping autocomplete would just fucking do it, you know? My bad.
All right.
Riles. Please. I can't multitask. You have to understand.
Well, yeah, I've already accepted. I don't really have any else.
I know.
I
feel bad, okay? I feel stupid and embarrassed. You gotta make me feel better. Give me my baba.
All right, how do I? Okay.
Pain, go away, but with your twin tails.
Yeah. You know, with my mouse cursor, like was it like Itai, no Itai, no Tondo.
Yeah, I almost showed tit on. I think I may have. I actually don't know. It was in the corner and it was very small. I don't know if it was one of those things where like she technically was wearing something, but it was like see through. I don't think it should be an issue if none of you fucking snitch. Okay, it's Kanye West's fault.
Well, I guess I think at this point we're ready for the poll, the poll of the jury, the verdict of. I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure. We didn't really do like a normal jury trial thing, so I'm not sure how we would what options we have.
It's gonna be how do you feel about the girlfriend, and I'm actually very curious.
I guess.
Let's see. Should I do it on Discord or can I do it on the YouTube chat? Let me see.
It should be. But can you do polls?
I feel like I've done one in the past. Oh, maybe down here.
Yeah,
start a poll. All right, here we go, y'all. Now, everyone.
Like, what's guilty or innocent, basically, I guess it would be fun.
Everyone remind me to go on to incognito going forward so that I don't need to keep explaining all the things I jerk off to, okay? I want you to know that
That's why I have my porn browser.
I'm actually too stupid to be a bad guy. You know that? Like if I was, like, into like gross shit, you would know by now. Like if do you remember when one of my political streamers accidentally like he had like a fucking his Vosh, and he had like a bunch of he was into like horse girls or something. It was like something like hyper specific. And for
horse
me,
girl goblins or something like that.
Yeah, and for me it's like, go off, King. No, I have to, Sulson. What is wrong with you? How can you
well, I mean, generally, I do think it's probably better, at least when it comes to online stuff. Generally, better is not try to explain it. The longer you keep eyes on it, the more chance you have of someone getting some weird idea in their head and then making it.
Oh, I disagree. I've always said if I explain it, it shows I have nothing to hide. If I was, I guess it depends.
It depends on the type of explaining. Because some people do it in a way that really just.
Wait, do you guys really don't want me to talk about it? I thought one, it's funny.
I don't care.
Well, no, people in the comments, I just thought it was funny. You don't like it when I explain what I jerk off to? I thought we were all cool with that in here.
We're gonna the tone. There's no we don't know what the tone of Soul's saying just now, because it might be like a comedic style, like just do not explain. It's not necessarily like serious, whatever.
Wait, you think that, Zolzin? The people with the most to hide are the most open?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, realistically, when it comes down to it, there is no one true tell. Like, some people who are secretive have decent people at their core, and some people who show off everything are like. Cause I mean, like Trump is like a prime example. Like, he will tell you that he's lying to get people, and he's still a piece of shit. So,
I literally can't lie, guys. It hurts my thief. Don't split the poll. The poll's gotta be here. It gotta be in one place. How? Okay. How? Fuck. I'm bad at typing. Everyone's gonna see how bad I am at typing. How do we feel about Eru? Okay. Good. I'm gonna go good, bad, okay. How's that?
I mean,
you tell me if you want. You speak up.
Wait, let me see the whole.
How do we feel about Eru? Good, bad, okay. That's what I got.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah.
But no, I think going forward, I'll try to remember to put shit on incognito just so, because I don't want to bother anybody. Okay,
okay, wait. Yeah. Well, was anyone actually bothered by it? Like, let's make that a poll.
You guys, does it bother you when I explain in detail the things that I jerk off to? No, but anyway, whatever. It's just like I said, every time I Google something, I think, oh shit. Wait, someone's gonna pause and look at stuff. Yeah. Let me make sure. The main thing I'm making sure that isn't on there is like my address, or like that's what I need to make sure. You know what I mean? To go out incognito for. Like sometimes I'll be Googling like nearby restaurants, and it's like, no, it was just very funny. No, I'm not bothered. I feel like younger people. Well, hey man, this is it's marked as a not for kids channel. But yeah, all right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the honest opinions there. I will try to incognito in the future because it does derail the stream a bit. I apologize. Rios, how do we feel about Eru? Good, bad, okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Well, like maybe like for the streets. I don't know. Like throw into the trash. I don't know.
Poll is starting.
Maybe.
I really gave. All right, guys. Oh yeah, I knew.
Oh my lord.
Oh.
Wait, why did it?
I don't know.
Oh, because did everyone vote?
I'm gonna click on it again.
Oh no, it's because I voted. Never mind.
I can't vote. Oh yes, I can. All right. Boom. See, this is why you can't put okay, because everyone's gonna fucking pop out. God, this is we're watching.
Guilty or innocent.
Oh, should I do that instead?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, ignore this one. Bad poll. Ignore that.
This was the pre-conclusory vote or whatever.
Yeah. You don't get to be. It's guilty or innocent now. Ask a question. All right. In the case of Miss, spell her fucking last name for me, please.
Futate.
Futate. Guilty. Innocent. Help me. Oh, thank God. Spell check. You're my savior. Boom. This is the real one, okay? You don't get to fucking cop out, okay? And if you're on the okay bandwagon, it means Do you hate her a little more than you love
Actually,
her?
yeah, this is actually a little harder to because I answered okay to be.
I knew it.
But now.
Stop fucking making it 50-50. What? We're watching democracy happen right now.
Yeah, we need to have that. Well, what was that black and white movie that had like the 12?
Guilty of being a bad girlfriend these days. As of now, the question is, as of this chapter, you fucking. Why are we doing this? Yeah. Why are we still here?
Okay.
Just to suffer. Is Moonlight in here? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was looking at... I looked over to the left, and it was like the old part of the stream, and it had Moonlight's fucking thing in it. I was like, did he sneak back in?
He's just been there. Watching.
Wow. 20 votes, 40-60. You guys... Well, innocent one. All right, I guess she go. Listen, I'll take this as
cast in the name of God, ye not guilty.
Should have specified. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I saw that too. Is he still lurking? There's no way.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's just the old part of the stream. Okay, so guilty of being underdeveloped. True. Oh my God, bro, this poll is disgusting. People are too nice. Okay, well, I like to think, I guess I'm not a member of the jury. Okay, as the prosecution lawyer, I say clearly the jury is going to let her off with an innocent verdict, but can we at least put her on some parole? Like give her an ankle bracelet.
Basically, she is like being that we haven't seen anything of her yet. That is basically parole for them. For all the girlfriends.
We're watching you. You're gonna be right back in this courtroom if your fucking second chapter isn't better. Okay. All right. Well.
Tease like he who was a good girlfriend cast the first stone.
All of them.
Damn.
Oh my God. Red trying to punish a 12-year-old girl for being bad. Yeah. What do you think I made this fucking YouTube channel for?
Damn.
This is fun. You guys are fun. All these cowards. I agree.
I mean, I guess I made a better case.
Bawa. The real one.
I say having not really said that much for my side, but yeah.
I think you did great. I think you did awesome.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I loved your chart, bro. I'm a big fan of charts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the issue is I don't think those things really were like, those were not cases for her innocence. They're more just like, they more just explaining the situation more, which, I mean, that's an important part of the thing, but I didn't really make a concerted effort to like, okay, this is why she's innocent.
You weren't really defending her. You were being impartial, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, basically.
Carrie.
We need a third. Courts need a third person. Like we got the prosecution and defendant, but what about the neutral?
Just a guy who's just like, I don't know, guys. Can't we all just get along?
Yeah, like I'm here to provide more perspective on the case. Like, yeah, we know the husband murdered his wife because he cheated on her. But like, well, let's do some statistics on like murders. How many times people murder their cheating partners? Yeah, and is it how many men versus that'll be important information for this case.
The radical centrist of the courtroom. Guys, can't we compromise? One of the guys is a serial rapist. Yeah, but like a life in prison is just so much.
Oh my lord.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah,
well.
it actually is. It is funny. Like, what kind of memes would come up for Eru winning the like she won the court case. He's coming out of the courthouse, getting ready to like get interviewed about like, okay, how do you feel having you beat the allegations, Miss Aaron? He's like, I knew my twin tails would see me through.
One can say, I believe. I as the fucking prosecution was like, I think the jury was blinded by your twin tails.
And he's like, that just goes to show my twin tails really are all that.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful, but she's still a goddamn murderer. Of good writing.
Yeah.
But anyway,
he's guilty of being a well-written character.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all appreciated the stream. We made it through with only one crash today. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. One crash and one crash out. Let's see. Any final thoughts, everybody?
We're like, you have any final testimonies or objections, people? Forever let the case rest.
I was gonna do the wedding thing. Like, these two will be wed unless anyone wants to speak up. All right. And then this is when fucking Bawa Mangione comes and shoots her in the as she's like leaving the courtroom. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. This was a fun stream. I'm sorry for that one time where I described in detail about a thing that I jerked off to. It won't happen again. And my defense mechanism is to call attention to it. I know that it's counterproductive, but it's just something I've been doing my whole life. I hope you appreciated that.
Damn. For my part, I actually didn't even see, because I was doing something. I was like pulling up some of the stuff. I actually didn't even see what it was that, like, what it was. If he hadn't said anything, I wouldn't even know what it was.
Actually, the one that showed up today isn't even that bad, in my opinion. I think the Naruto one that I mentioned a couple weeks ago is way worse. I mean, we're talking like, I'm not gonna go into it. This one is like relatively, I think, pretty substandard fanfic with just a hint of extreme size stuff. That's really about it. So yeah, I'm not ashamed of that one. I am ashamed of the Naruto one. Yeah. There was a guy who fucking like kept asking me like in the Discord over and over again, like, send it to me. And I finally had to DM him and be like, you don't want this. And if I send it to you, I'm worried you're gonna think things about me. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for the live court case. Thank you guys for being here. How dare you, Red? I'm sorry, Solson. Hey, you know what? Tell your girl to lock in, and maybe I'll like her in the future. I love Hasu, and this girl will soon have character development eventually. You cannot rush perfection, I believe. Listen, I've been very... I saw someone else say that I'm too mean. Guys, it's, first of all, good content, right? You got to have a good cop, bad cop. You think this wouldn't be a fun stream if I came in here and it was like, I agree with Rios, actually. Let's just wait. This is fun. It's fun. We're having fun here. Tuesday, even if she's shallow in the next chapter, we've already cast judgment, so she can't be held. Oh, right, twin jeopardy. Oh shit, she's free forever. That's true. Fuck. Oh, right.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can have your own personal opinion. You just can't. She just can't be in the court of public opinion. Be
yeah, true.
Just designated F to your girlfriend.
Fuck. Yeah. Well, I'll get a restraining order against her.
Yeah.
Oh, did you already try to Google it, Solson? Or are you talking about the Naruto one? I don't know what we're talking about here. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a hard one to find, but it goes crazy hard, bro. And I won't talk. I want to talk about it so bad, but I won't. It ends crazy, bro. I'll tell you, Urias, I'll tell you after the stream.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you for the stream. Joined late, still enjoyable. Thank you, the Trash Can 123. What a great. That's like a Club Penguin name. I feel like
right. Yeah.
It's the 123.
The number. Yeah, the number at the end of the thing that always gives very old style. Internet for culture.
Whenever Jax Films is talking about a YouTuber or someone with the numbers, he like you remember Boogie, and then he got into like the kind of fat guy. He got into a bunch of drama. He like faked having cancer or something. Is this something
right.
Oh. He was like,
I think I recognize the person. I didn't hear about that drama.
I don't remember, but he was his username was like Boogie9768, some random fucking string of numbers, and he would just call him like Boogie bunch of numbers. Carrie, you better be wrong. What did Carrie say? 223 is actually an introduction to her twin sister, who she left unmentioned. Yeah, no, that would at this point that would be bad, because you don't follow up a character like this and then like make them even like even more underdeveloped by overshadowing them by a different character. That would be a terrible idea.
No, granted, it could be, it'd be like how she wants to differentiate herself from her twin sister, so she's purposely trying to become different. But I mean, I don't know, it would be it'd be a gamble. It'd be a different way to I don't know, conclude this bit. Like that'd be a way to make the shoe drop. It would take a lot of effort to make it work, basically.
Right. Well, I think we should wrap up here. Boogie is like one of the founding. I really like Boogie is like one of the founding fat fathers of YouTube creation.
Yeah, him and Queso.
I don't know if that was a Freudian slip or if that was when Biden.
They're titans in the space. They are giants within it.
They are just thick with creative juices. Bro, fucking that was some real.
Wow. I didn't realize that the vote in Discord got 1 for guilty.
Oh my god, really, guys? I really thought from
damn.
I really thought from the conversation in Discord that like everybody was kind of like the majority was on my side.
I guess I really did move the tide.
Wow. Okay.
To be
Yes,
fair, less
Kirby
people,
guy.
less people voted in Discord than on YouTube.
My man Bawa probably didn't go in there and then spread the hatred. All right, y'all. Well, listen, we all agree that we need more. We need more from her. Okay, we all
Even
agree.
the people who are on the defendant side, such as myself. We were basically just defending against the too quick jumping to conclusions. Oh yeah, she's washed. There's no saving her.
I opened the stream up by saying I believe it's all a framing device, right? How are you talking about it? I'm talking about it as in a vacuum. And the vacuum is this one chapter. Okay.
Yeah.
So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. You lost your partners in this case. Divorce. The divorce arc begins right exactly a year after. No. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Rios, final thoughts before I end the stream?
I mean, this was a great moment. I don't know. I mean, it was real fun having putting this thing together with so quickly.
Yeah.
Like the theme, basically like a themed chapter, very fun. It was like great.
Rios was really into this like court case idea, and it really came out. We were not planning on streaming this review, and then it was Rios that was like, let's do it. Which is funny because like I don't know if you remember, a couple weeks ago I asked you, I was like, how do you feel about the idea of us live streaming every girlfriend introduction review, which I'm still down for because they get a lot. I mean, like it becomes a party. There was a point where we had almost 50 views concurrent. So I would be down hypothetically with live streaming every girlfriend introduction review. But at the time you had said no to that. But it's just funny how you turned around.
Just because the idea was so it energized me so much. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So so maybe if we can find similar levels of, I mean, they don't have to be.
They don't need to be themed.
Like but something that can make it more than just. Just a regular review. Basically.
We'll vibe check it. It'll be based on vibes for sure. All right, thank you guys. Let's actually end the stream, I suppose. Great stream, you two. Thank you, UK Glitchy. Started from a tiny dispute to a civil war to a court case. Yeah. People are.
This is the truce. This is after the war. This is the truce.
Oh shit! Wait, good point.
Oh my god.
We got to talk about pregnancy for Eru. We got to.
She would have a twin. We joke about. We
know so little about her,
but she would definitely have a twin. Maybe.
Yeah, she has to have a twin for the twin pun, and then she would have twins, and each of them have a ponytail, and she's like, my two children make up twin tails together. They always have to be standing right next to each other. Let's see. She would be like obsessed about their hair and like fucking like taking care of it, and they'd be conditioning from the age of 1 second old. I wonder too. You know how some babies are like born with like a full head of hair.
I mean, I think in the real world. I mean, in like TV and fiction, that does happen.
No, that happens in the real world.
In the real world. Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by a full head of hair. I'm imagining like.
There are babies are absolutely born with hair. This happens.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know? Yeah. Here, I'll Google it right now.
Well, because when you say full head of hair, I'm imagining something kind of
babies born with
Guitar has going on, but
yeah, dude, fucking a picture. Some of them are. Here, I'm trying to find like here we go. Here's this one looks pretty fresh out the pussy. Let me see. Here, I literally just Googled babies born with hair. Here. Oh, that's NSFW. That is not a place to put that.
Yes, yeah.
Delete. Hey guys, check out this baby. All right. To Rios. There we are. Right under my feet. I stomp you. All right, check it. See, like this looks like that's quite a bit of hair.
Huh? Well, wait, is that a newborn baby though?
I think so. That's what Google said. We're just about done. That Google said so. I don't know how to confirm that. But let me delete that. I don't like looking at it.
It does look a bit like an alien.
I mean, it looks pretty. Look at how wrinkly it still is.
I love it.
It's an it until
too young to have the rights of non-impersonal pronouns.
Rios, it hasn't chosen its pronouns yet. But yeah, I don't know. As far as I know, babies can be. Allie just popped her head, and I should have fucking asked her. But anyway, I've heard that can happen. Anyway, I like the idea in like comedic 100 Girlfriends world. Her baby comes out, and it's already somehow like her hair is somehow already like in like a pigtail, and it's like wow, genetically new. Did Rios's brain turn off?
Oh, I just laughed. And,
Oh, okay. And then you just you broke the improv rule. You need to yes and
that's
me.
true. Yeah, true.
Well, I think we've.
Yeah, it is the case. I have something that's coming up. I kind of need to.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So if we want to talk a little bit afterwards.
Oh, true. It'll be quick.
We should end right now. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for being here. We also we fucking wrapped in the. I guess this is what we'll do. Should we? So for every future girlfriend introduction stream, do we have to also give their pregnancy?
I mean, honestly, I feel like it's too soon.
I agree. We need to know more.
The one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow! All right. Well, all right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Yep. Have a nice day too. You, Steve, Opportunity, and everyone else. Have a great rest of the week, I guess. Yeah.
You guys are the best fans. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for putting up with my stupid bullshit. As always, I really want to remind people. I love this series. It's just fun to crash out. I think Rios and I both. It's a little bit. I would say it's 90% real us, 10% a character when we come out of these videos. You know what I mean? We're amping up our personality. You know, I mean, we'll be like talking.
Normally, I don't talk at all in my normal day-to-day life. So this is very. I mean, not performative because it's mostly because I just think these in my head and don't have anyone to bounce them off of.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to remind everybody that I'm not mad. I think people always forget that. I even saw it when people were talking with Tease Day, and everyone was like, "Oh, I'm not mad, Tease Day," and Tease Day's like, "Yeah, I didn't think you were mad." It's hard through the internet. I understand, but this is just fun for me. I enjoy being a hater and a lover, right? I enjoy if I really like something, I come in and I'm like, "Yeah," and if I really hate something, I come in and I'm like, "It's the end of the fucking world." It's just fun. I like extremes. I'm an extreme guy. One could call me a radical. From my hentai to my politics, I'm extreme. And with that, goodbye.
Yeah. See y'all 2 weeks from now.
See you in the Discord. And Rios, maybe you and I have to start reading those expert essays.
Oh my God. Yeah,
maybe we can do that on the break week. Huh?
Actually, good. That's a good opportunity to do it.
All right. Peace out, y'all. And stream is ended.
All right.